Yo, yo. Saludos to all the amigos in the motherfucking chat. Let's get it, boys.
Trapping on my trunk like Percy. The red plug had them niggas like serve me. Nowadays, half you niggas ain't worthy. Still get it gone in a hurry. No, I ain't worried. Give a fuck about a jury. Tryna hate me, Lloyd fee on my jury. Can't you see this is what I bleed? You ain't heard me. Bitch, mix cheese and heat me. I'm a pure breed. Migo did it for the hood. Got trap shit embedded in my blood, yeah. You can come and get it cause I'm good. I can slide in the foreign gripping wood, yeah. Got powder and it's top notch. I'm stepping on squares like it's hopscotch. Young plug made the block hot. In the drop with your thought and I got top. Give a fuck about a single. Still only rap about a kilo. You don't know the lingo. In the shot where I'm calling for squares, but we ain't playing bingo. Got it from my amigo. Got it from my plug like gracias. Did it for my hood like gracias. Got the heat like hot sauce. Every day I pray like gracias. Every day I pray like gracias. Every day I pray like gracias. Got it from a plug like gracias. Did it for my hood like gracias. Got the heat like hot sauce. Every day I pray like gracias. Yeah. Every day I pray like gracias. Yeah. Every day I pray like gracias. Mama said need Jesus, said I ain't right. All my niggas are the shits to the daylight. And we keep praying hands like some hood tattoos. Head hanging like a chain, call me Young Jesus. Ooh. Every day I pray, I still get it. Wake up and thank God I'm still living. Gotta pray for the kind of yay that I've been selling. Niggas been hurt, give a fuck if you tell it. Bitch, I'm in it for the pesos. Ain't God we trust, all across my bankrolls. Bad bitch and they tryna give me pesos. Cocaine coming in by the caseloads. Yeah. Your bitch won't plug cause you know I got the hot sauce. So I broke the bitch off and she hit me with the gracias. Got it from a plug like gracias. Did it for my hood like gracias. Got the heat like hot sauce. Every day I pray like gracias. Every day I pray like gracias. Every day I pray like gracias. Got it from a plug like gracias. Did it for my hood like gracias. Got the heat like hot sauce. Every day I pray like gracias. Yeah. Every day I pray like gracias. Yeah. Every day I pray like gracias.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Gracias, man. We've been turning up, doing this shit. I'm saying, hating you motherfuckers. I'm saying, stop with the hate. Let's keep on building. Let's get it. What we doing? What have we been doing? I already know.
Yeah. 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 I started selling coke when I was 17. I bought a brick, what I paid was 17. Coincidence or was it more like destiny? Me going the bando with that recipe. I used to cut class, cut the coke. By the old gym stand, smoking dope. Started out broke, Potter gave me hope. In the cold with the snow, tryna cop a coat. Yeah, I served my hood and yeah, I made it hot. Bitch, I took $1 and I made a knot. Bitch, they call me blood, don't act like you forgot. Dropping bars all raw, I don't need a pop. Nah, these niggas, they just rapping. Real niggas make it happen. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Niggas, they just rapping. Real niggas make it happen. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Young nigga off in traffic. Move away, that's called traffic. Shooters with the automatics. Let them have the toe tag and body bag it. In the kitchen making magic. Whip a brick so good I autograph it. Double bag and check the cash and then I stash it. You can't match it. Police look but they can't catch me. And they know I'm rolling. Back when I was trapping out the holding. Rappers always acting like they holding, but they lying, everybody know that. These niggas, they just rapping. Real niggas make it happen. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Niggas, they just rapping. Real niggas make it happen. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping. Yeah, nigga, I been trapping.
Let's go. Shout out to the motherfuckers in the chat. Get the likes up, get it up. Yeah.
I smoked up with the riders. Do a slap when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light, it's a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Do a slap when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light, it's a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I was made in Chicago. I got paid in Chicago. Out of town getting counting perfusions of mountain. It's back to Chicago. Been to Perry, LA, NY to A to meet AR great. But they not like Chicago. When them texting poetic, niggas turn into bitches like Chicago. Miller, Mahalo. Pay hits, them hitters, it be at your address to see you tomorrow. Flexing, cut up, they calling me Zara. She got some explaining to do, your boo calling me Ricky Ricardo. I be free on shorty, all I need is more weed, I get money like Marlo. My name is Louis, but they call me Tony, the god of Chicago. Got drillers for hitters, some real cool ass niggas that rap just like Taro. The away ain't no almost, to live and die in Chicago. I smoked up with the riders. Do a slap when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light, it's a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Do a slap when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light, it's a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. They say you can make it anywhere if you make it in Chicago. Alright. So don't take offense when I speak about murders and bitches, etc. I'm just speaking Chicago. The media people just eat it up, but really we want Chicago. Niggas be frontin', they move on, they can't even come to Chicago. They ain't from Chicago. Murder cappy of America, no murder rate like Chicago. My city influenced my country, can't get away from Chicago. They ask me, Lou, where you gon' leave? No, I'm gon' stay in Chicago. I'm the hottest Chicago. I go high for Chicago. Big pop in my city, get popped in my city, Tupac of Chicago. But I'm still alive though. Turn OYT pyro. Don't you come to Chicago? You get lost in Chicago. I smoke though with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. So live and die in Chicago. Green light this cigar. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light this cigar. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago.
Turn the motherfucking band on. What up? Let's get it out and popping.
These rappers is actors, their life is insane. You catch me in traffic, got pipes with the beams. Got so many clips. That'll never happen. Keep my Smith & Wesson hollow to his chest. And someone call a reverend. Told that boy a lesson. Here come 9/11. Step right over him and check if you ain't checking. 4 nickel jam, damn, he caught a blessing. Better not come through flexing, all my niggas reckless. If you looking for us, just pull up on S. I chop on the corner no matter the weather. A stack for the sweater. I chop in Marcello. Shooters, they with me, they pack a Beretta. She let me fuck from the back when I met her. That 357 to send you to heaven. These niggas is telling, my niggas is fellas. My bitches dyking like they name was Ellen. Laughing at niggas like they name was Kevin. Hey, codeine what I'm sipping, gas what I'm inhaling. Pasta what you smelling, rolling up Dutchies in the living room. Got my mama yelling, chill out while you tripping. Mama knew I was the man since I was 7. Never she don't give a damn about the press. I hop on the track, you can see what I'm spitting. You niggas wouldn't believe how I'm living. I don't think they could take the heat in the kitchen. I pray my young niggas get freed out the prison. My block is hot, the police is flipping. My niggas savage, don't need a religion. I see niggas hopping and I'm going shopping. I pop out the cut and I'm squeezing and dipping. And we call that completing the mission. You know everywhere we go, got like 2 or 3 poles, shoot them bitches if you look suspicious. Play with me, you gon' sleep with the fists. No, them killers don't shoot from a distance. And them niggas ain't leaving no witness. Eat up tracks, man, this beat was delicious. That fuck nigga ain't gon' shoot. Niggas is capping, they say that they savage, but I ain't heard nothing about you. That fuck nigga ain't gon' shoot. They say that they trapping, they claim that they got it, but I ain't heard nothing about you. Before me and Bibby had verses and show money battling, we was just young niggas wildin'. Even though I be rapping about murders and violence, when the police come, I'm silent. Louis V on my shirt and Gabbana my shades, Versace my belt, I be styling. Yo, bitch say she in love with my hot nigga verse, now she sucking my dick for freestyling. I'm still putting on for my city. Fuck niggas rapping like Bibby. Still right around with my grit. Pull up, do a nigga like Rick. Say you can't get out of this game. End up murk like cat. Y'all niggas be looking like stanks. Young bird, I'll take a nigga tag. That fuck nigga ain't gon' shoot. Niggas is capping, they say that they savage, but I ain't heard nothing about you. That fuck nigga ain't gon' shoot. They say that they trapping, they claim that they got it, but I ain't heard nothing about you.
Oh shit.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Montana. Rico. Bang. You know I'm coming, man. 075 shit. Deep block. Bang. 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 I can't trust the soul. Niggas plotting on me. Keep the eyes open. Ain't no lacking on. We do this shit for real. You actor on me. Keep the eyes open. No lacking on me. No lacking on me. No. No lacking on me. No. No lacking on me. No. Throw your eyes up and see no lacking, homie. I'm Montana, ain't no lacking, homie. I'm insane, you know what's cracking, homie. Mussolini, he got that ratchet on him. Don't fuck with my niggas, oh it's cracking, homie. You know I'm in this bitch, man, I'm in it, man. I fuck your bitch, boy, I ain't no minute, man. I'm never lacking. I'm a businessman. I got the party rocking for pills, man. I got your bitch going off the wheel, man. I can't trust the soul, niggas plotting on me. Keep the eyes open, ain't no lacking on. We do this shit for real. You an actor on me. Keep the eyes open, no lacking on. No lacking on. No. No lacking on me. No. No lacking on me. No. Throw your eyes on and say no lacking on me. Yeah, it's Bridge Squad, so no lacking, homie. We knock your ass down if you capping, homie. Niggas steady bleeding, they need napkins, homie. Boy, I get down, ain't no capping, homie. That chopper hit your ass, you do it backwards, homie. Niggas say they drillin', they need practice, homie. Get it. Yo, bitch, man, she in it on my mattress, homie. Get it. Don't be all white, Michael Jackson, homie. My time to say it's crackin', so in that order. Get it. Run up in your crib, bang, bang, this water. Got a bitch, I'm pussy wet, like some water. Get it? There ain't no lacking, boy, in that order. I can't trust the soul, niggas plotting on me. Keep the eyes open, ain't no lacking on. We do this shit for real. You an actor on me. Keep the eyes open, no lacking on me. No lacking on me. No. No lacking on me. No. No lacking on me. No. Throw your eyes up and see no lacking on me.
All right, here we go. Hold up, yo. Like, so this is it's kind of like street beefs. So we do backyard fights. We'll be fighting in the backyard. This is wild.
I don't want that beat though. I need one of them JB on the tracks.
Future. Future famous.
I still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little niggas on the same thing. I still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little homies on the same thing. Still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little niggas on the same thing. Still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little niggas on the same thing. Ask about me in the hood that tell you I'm big homie. Even though they got up for me, I still keep it on me. If any nigga owe me money, it's best bet to pay up. Cause running off for the plug, that'll get you straight up. And I put some real niggas on they feet, Jack. So they'll kill anyone from me, Jack. But niggas wake up every morning like, how could I beat that? So I just cop the Porsche and the rolling broke, nigga, beat that. Ain't my grill cost 6,000, who say talk is cheap, Jack. Can I stop fucking with them pills? But I think I'm right. And I ain't beefing about no bitch, my nigga, you can keep that. I'd rather bust these pounds down to check a stupid me rap. I gang bang, still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little niggas on the same thing. I still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little homies on the same thing. Still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little niggas on the same thing. Still dope and I gang bang. Still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang. My little niggas on the same thing. Big G Herbo, bitch, I gang bang. Ask about no limit in these streets, I name rain. Everywhere I go, you know I let my chain flame. You a fuck nigga, you can't hang, you ain't gang gang. Gang gang, and my little niggas on the same thing. They fucking shit up, pop out them cuts on the phone, you bang bang. Brains hang, all these hoes gonna be my main thing. On my dang thing, when the fuck my wrist got a belt to bust down in a plain Jane. Ay. All I ride is foreign cars, Moose ain't ranging. All I fuck is foreign bras, got a German name. Hit your block and fuck up everything, like a hurricane. Digits every time my phone ring, swerve another thing. Ay. I still dope and I gang bang, still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang, my little niggas on the same thing. I still dope and I gang bang, still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang, my little homies the same thing. Still dope and I gang bang, still dope and I gang bang. I still dope and I gang bang.
Here we go. Oh shit, it's gonna get crazy. Oh shit. I'm on the left. Oh, hell no. Oh no.
Roll with that too. So cool.
Nah, man.
And they keep the normal killers. They come and kill you. Yeah, they're my niggas. They go for your friends. And then forget you. Yeah, they're my niggas. Wherever I go, they go. 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 Wherever I go, they go.
Sometimes pop out them killers. Pop out if we see them niggas. Try to tell them I got my city. Wherever I go, they go. Wherever I point, they blow. That bitch wanna play that role. See the game in the camera roll. She going. Free bro, free band, we got it. They took their money, you savage. We fuck the iPhone, we wild. Nighttime, better link with them cats. I told them when I got home, they go every step I make. I swear every breath I take. Down where we go. Remember, ain't had no goods. Remember, ain't had no loot. Remember, ain't had no group. All my niggas shooters. All my niggas roofs. All my niggas wildin'. All my niggas violent. And they kill for me, that's it.
So cool. And they keep the normal killers. They come and kill you. Yeah, they're my niggas. They go for your face. And then forget you. Yeah, they're my niggas. Wherever I go, they go. 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 Wherever I go,
We
they
living,
go.
we smoking, we rolling, we own it, we told them, no phony, broke niggas, no money, whatever I'm on, they own. They riding through right and wrong for a price, they get them gone. Never fall out for these bitches. My nigga, I love my nigga. My nigga was in them trenches. Now all my niggas in Memphis. Still got niggas ain't get set. Stay in the street.
Let's fix this shit real quick. Hold on.
I'm in the streets. Niggas acting streets be killing me. And a lot of my niggas is killer. Fuck your niggas. I love my niggas. And they ride through whatever. Fuck your niggas. I love my niggas. And they ride through whatever.
I'm cool. And they keep them normal killers. They come and kill you. Yeah, they're my niggas. They hope for your feelings. And then forget you. Yeah, they're my niggas. Wherever I go, they go. 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 Wherever I go, they go.
Yeah. I'm a kid. Yeah, they're my nigga. Yeah. Let's get it. They're my nigga. They go.
They go. They go.
Famous Herb. I can't believe it. No, I can't believe it. Pull up in the forum, my car so fast. I can't believe it. 2 sips of the cuss got me smiling like gas. I can't believe it. The homie say he been getting all of this cash. I can't believe it. And baby girl say she gon' give me that ass. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it. Shorty moving fast and she shaking ass. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it. All these 200s counting all this cash. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe all this cash that I'm getting, man. This shit amazing. When your bitch on my dick, cause I'm stacking these chips, I don't want it, man. That shit's so lame to me. I just got me a straight ticket straight to the money. When they call me, they ain't a thing to me. Then I grab me, so what now? I'm feeling all good. I'm so happy, man. I can't explain it, G. Man, I just roll me a ring. My twin said he scored on the 8. Buddy, he looking suspicious. I flash at you up if you play it. Matter of fact, have him throw you away. Just for looking suspicious today. It's really fucked up in my city. Keep a close every day.
What I have
but I'ma just stay on my grind. You never step her on my nine. Shorty, she thick and she fine. But the
Yo, so this game is fucking wild. You sell drugs and you fight in the fucking in the backyard. So here we go. So what are we gonna do? How much money we have? We don't have no money? Okay, bye. You can't buy shit. You gotta go back and fucking. This game is based on street beefs. If you guys never seen street beefs, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is based off of. Or backyard boxing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You went to a party, you got extremely wasted, you lost. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. See, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Wanna buy shit? What do I do? Get your money up to train. Okay. Alright. I got power. I think I need speed. Okay, let's go. I got no money to fucking do none of this shit, bro. Go back. We're about to return this game. Yo, this is wild. Hold on. Train. No. We got no money to train. We gotta fight. Can we fight? Okay. Quick fight. Yeah, I'm trying to learn this game. Who am I? No, I don't want to wear it. Okay. All right, we're going with this guy. There we go. Let's go. Here we go. So it's only mouse and keyboard for now. Let's go. Hopefully we play. Ooh. Oh fuck. Good jab for me. Come on. So we in it. Ooh. Why do you do the uppercut right there? Alright, there you go. Pop and move, pop and move. Pop. Pop. Oh fuck. He dropped me. You see that? He landed one punch and then dropped me, bro. I gotta fucking finger smash this shit. Ooh. Nope. Oh, come on. It's acting crazy right now. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Dang. I can get up. Come on, man. This is bullshit. Go ahead, Tony. We got it. Don't worry. Hold on. Man, do I even want to play this game? Because it seems like this shit's not like optimized. It's running really bad on fucking StreamYard. I usually don't have this problem. I mean, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna keep on doing quick fights. I'm trying to get this money up and shit. So let's do Tony Boswell in the motherfucking building. Hat Blues in the building. Go ahead, you.
Riding in Chicago with my amigo in this Rari. In the city is a jungle, riding through is a safari. Yeah, the gang got me addicted, had to tell my mama sorry. You might see me on the TV with 6 bitches like it's Mari. I remember when I started, now I'm riding in a foreign. And no, I ain't on no label, but them chickens got me touring. And I'm cool with the snow, just like Eskimo. Ice on Igloo, with them killers who just don't fuck with you. Yeah, I'm plugged, and I shake the dope like bitches shake they bump. Like a gun, when them drummers drum, damn, that was nothing to me. Bitch, I'm plugged, don't be fucking with me. It's me, go.
Bitches flexing hard, smoking muscle pack. Won't catch niggas talking about they be jugging. Where you hustle at? My trap house equipped with hella bees, it be bustin', yeah. If he had a gun, I guarantee he wouldn't bust his gat. Had a smoking artist back, little bitch had a heart attack. Bitch, I pull up in and make them say what kind of car is that. My bankroll is fat as me, whip a nigga ass, yeah, without a solid battery. Bullets look like batteries, bullets hit him face on teeth. Goofies better not play with me. Caught a victim lacking with that heater, got that bakery. Quit it with the fakery, stain them, call it takery. You bitch say she want the D, she tasting me, she taking me. Woo!
I'm a motherfucking savage, been that way since a shorty. I be showing like Stephen Curry. get him gone in a hurry. I'm not worried, do him dirty. Let me flurry, my shit fro. She a freak, and you love her. How I know I fucked before. Just like Plug, Mikey Plug, these shooters and them thugs. Just like Louis, I be blood to put up in the mud. I be smoking hella bud, pop flex, I love drugs. You get shot in the club, keep on acting like a scrub. I be fucking niggas, bitches, send them right back to they nigga. I be drilling no construction till your BM on that nigga. Ain't no way you getting around it if I send someone to kill you. You a motherfucking buyer, I'm the motherfucking dealer. Dog.
No, Sister G, we can. So, usually I ask him for permission if he wants me to. If not, then you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I mean, so I just want to keep on grinding and keep on building shit up. So, yeah, we'll get to it.
Hey, look, free double O, man. No matter what fuck we got going on, that's still my brother, bitch. You see what?
Yeah. I had a whole bunch of people to come through. We've been getting people to come through, hang out, and chill out, and shit like that. I mean, so yeah. So he was doing the whole March Madness thing, the whole NCAA shit. I don't know nothing about basketball. I mean, so if he's doing March Madness and doing the basketball things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna. I don't know nothing about it. Makes sense. But yeah, we will. Of course, I want to collab with a whole bunch of people. Also collab with Black and Brown too. I mean, so it's not. I don't. You know, I think when it's we could do it, let's do it. But sometimes, you know, like I said, I don't know nothing about basketball. So shout out to fucking TY. TY's doing this thing. Well, yeah, right now I was just trying to grind on this game because I paid money for it. So just trying to get a few views. So if I were to, they're gonna be lit. It's going to be happening. It's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying, they have been lit. It's been fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, but Caesar G, this is the thing. For me, it's like this. The more that people talk about it, the more people get attention from it, and the more drama it builds, right? It's just spreading more drama. I'm not even trying to talk about anything that whatever happened. A lot of great things happen. Focus on the positive stuff, not the negatives. I mean, so and the lives have been lit. So don't force them. Caesar G, this is the thing. Don't force these, you know, because it's hard to replicate when people are get together. It's hard to replicate the same thing. It's not easy, right? Can you hear me? That makes sense. No, it's all good. It's all good. Because I'm outside of all of this shit, I try to hit people up. I try to hit up everybody. I mean, I try to, and not get it blown out of proportion. Hopefully, everything gets, you know. I don't even want to talk about that shit, but yeah. Let's keep on doing this shit. There's a lot of shit that's going on right now in the world, not just in the YTPC. Did you guys see what happened in what the fuck is it called? Israel just fucking dropped a whole bunch of shit. The United States dropped a whole bunch of fucking shit on the Houthis. What's it called? We have astronauts getting saved, getting brought back to the United States or wherever they're from. Here we go. Try to show you guys real quick. This was amazing.
I can start.
This was amazing, right? I don't know if you guys saw this shit. NASA.
Mission specialist serving on today's mission. Crew 9 was his very first space
I
flight
mean-
to the space station, earning him a total of 171 days in space over the course of his career. Gorbanoff, along with Nick Hague, saw the arrival of 4 visiting vehicles
y'all see that?
and saw the departure of 4 as well. The duo orbited the Earth more than 2,700 times during their mission. Before his cosmonaut selection in 2018, Gorbanoff worked as an engineer for a rocket space corporation and helped support cargo.
So I didn't even know that SpaceX was this advanced. I didn't know that they have this type of advanced. What is it? What would it be? Astronauts, right? So SpaceX, they went to save the people that were lost in space. You remember that? Like a long time ago. Does that make sense? Like, bro, they've been lost in space since Joe Biden. So Trump was like, we're gonna go rescue them. So did they go rescue them? Look at this
spacecraft
shit.
launches from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan.
Okay, so the drones were sent out from Kazakhstan. Okay, so the people, so it's the Crew 9 mission specialist, right? First space flight select as cosmonaut in 2028. That's one of the people that was there, right?
To prepare for upcoming events, Dragon is currently doing a couple of things autonomously. First, it's isolating the thermal control.
See, these are the news and the information that you would want to listen to. Bro, this is fucking epic. I'm hoping this would bring world peace, right? If you could get all of these countries involved into, just more of a space, like we want to go to space. If you can get Russia, India, China, United States, United Kingdom, all of the nuclear powerhouses, France, Israel, involved into going into space instead of fighting each other, right? Use all of the technology and things that you're going to use for rockets and missiles or anything, any weaponry, you're using it to launch people into space. Wouldn't that be better? That'd be crazy.
Control system fluid loops from the radiator. This system is what will help keep the internal temperature of Dragon very comfortable for Nick, Sunny, Butch, and Alexander during the re-entry phase. Dragon is also initiating separation of the claw mechanism, which will terminate data, power, and fluid connections between the spacecraft and the trunk in preparation for that trunk separation that I mentioned earlier. Now, as we saw before, we are hoping to get more views inside of the Dragon capsule. We will bring those, of course, we want to see more of our 4 crew members. But now a bit more of the Dragon Freedom capsule. It has flown on several missions for NASA. It first launched April 27th, 2022. To the International Station on NASA's SpaceX Crew 4 mission. It was subsequently used for...
So I actually didn't know that SpaceX has launched people into space. I always thought that it was SpaceX that were experimenting with the rockets. I know that NASA has. So maybe they're using the rockets in order to fly people into space, but they're just using what would it be? Because they're using rockets. So NASA uses certain types of rockets, gets them into space, and SpaceX uses certain rockets that are reusable. I mean, so it's a collaboration between the two, right? So they're getting flown into space, and they just rescued 2 of the astronauts into space. I think this is very important.
2 private spaceflight missions to the...
See the whole entire thing. So is it how would I say? Like, look at the what they're wearing, right? Well, what are the SpaceX using, and what are the NASA astronauts using? I'm saying, because like it's supposed to be like anti-radiation. It's supposed to be able to protect you once you start leaving the Earth's atmosphere, right? You start going beyond the Earth's belt, right? So what are they doing? I mean, how did they get them? How did they go out there? I've never seen SpaceX do this shit. I might be ignorant. Maybe they've done that shit before, but here we go.
Space Station for Axiom Space, Axiom Mission 2 in May 2023, and Axiom Mission 3 in January of 2024. And of course, Crew 9 launched last year, is September 28th. So yeah, a little bit about the Dragon Freedom.
Look at this shit. This shit looks like a fucking Tesla car.
Capsule here, a view that we have once again between the shoulders of Commander Nick Hague, who is on the left-hand side of your screen there, and Mission Specialist Alexander Gorbanov there on the right.
That's right, Kate. And the next major milestone that we're looking ahead towards this afternoon is claw separation. We're targeting that claw separation at 2:05 p.m. Pacific time this afternoon, so less than 10 minutes from now. Continuing to get some views inside Dragon Freedom. To the far left there is NASA astronaut Butch Wilmore. And as you can see, the crew is suited up in their space suits. They are suited up in what we call dynamic phases of flight. So
that's just crazy.
When they dock, when they undock, when they return back for splashdown. We might hear some call outs on the loops about putting their visors down. That will happen just prior to deorbit burn.
So this happened
and
today.
You'll hear us pause when some of those communications happen. That's because we want to make sure that we are relaying the best information to you all, and so that you hear it as well. So if you do hear us pause, that is what we're doing. You also see they have their on there, and I know the gloves are pretty unique on the Dragon spacesuits, right? They're custom created.
Yes.
Let's get past. Let's get past this. So this is how many hours is this? Hold on. It's a whole bunch of time. Okay, so let's see. I remember watching this earlier because I like to keep my screens up and shit. But so this is what they were doing.
Ocean, the recovery
So
vessel.
they did go up. They went up into space, right? Boom. They came to rescue these people, right? Because they were lost in space. What RGM? RGM, come in here. I saw the presentation you were doing. That shit looks dope.
Above the ocean's surface.
And we are expecting drogue deployment at 2:53 p.m. Pacific, so we should see it any second now. And there you are.
Look at that. Okay, so is this where they're coming down or they're coming up? When were they coming up, and when did they rescue them?
Out even further into the solar system. So science is really the name of the game when it comes to the International Space Station. Some of the other science highlights that took place during this increment that are...
We're looking at okay, it's all good. We're looking at the rescue of the astronauts. You remember back months ago, there was astronauts that were stuck in space, and this is the rescue mission.
Particularly interesting to me was we had the first wooden satellite that was deployed. This is a study to see if other materials might be more resourceful or renewable in space. So I'm really excited to see the results of that one as well. Additionally, we had a couple of spacewalks that took place to not only provide maintenance to the International Space Station, but also where we swabbed the outside of the space station near vents to see if any microbes that we all have microbes on us, to see if any of those could survive in the harsh environment of space, which again is very important for us to know and understand as we continue to the moon, Mars, and beyond.
Very exciting stuff. Now,
is it though? A lot of people are not covering it. I think that this is exciting. I think the fact that we are exploring beyond our world, right? We've explored most of the continents throughout the world, our world, but then exploring the rest of the world. I think this is what can unify certain governments. But yeah, here we go.
All right, we're going to start hearing the SpaceX Crew Operations Resource Engineer.
SpaceX Freedom is with you. 4.16. Enjoying the ride.
Copy that, Freedom.
Great news there from Commander Nick Hague reporting back.
We see a healthy flight computer. Expect automated chute deployment.
So I guess it's coming back. It's coming back into the Earth's atmosphere, no? That's
Like
what it
we
will
said
look like.
before, things moving very quickly.
My bad. Trying to get past this. Oh, there you go.
And we are
I do want to see this.
expecting drogue deployment at 2:53 p.m. Pacific, so we should see it any second now. And there you are getting a great view of Crew 9 inside Dragon Freedom.
Oh
As it
shit,
returns
it's dropping.
to Earth, we are awaiting
Wow, it's dropping so fast.
coming from the 57
Look
high
at that.
altitude plane.
Ooh,
And there you
ooh.
see it on your
Wow, look at that. That's just crazy. It's dropping like this is when I take a shit. That's how my shit looks like. Hold on. You see that? Boom.
this view coming from the
Ooh, and then-
WB-57 high altitude plane. And there you see it on your screen, drogue deployment.
Wow.
You can hear the crowd here.
Visual on 2 healthy drogues.
That's wild shit.
The crowd here very excited as Dragon Freedom continues to
Dang.
make its way back to
See, this is progress for humanity, right? So all of the technology that's used for warfare, you know, we can be using this shit in order to send people out into space. I mean, which could potentially they could actually end some of these wars, because if we're fighting for minerals and things like that, like gas, oil, gold, things, you know, certain things, there's a lot of this material that's floating around the space, right?
planet Earth.
Look at that.
Next up, we'll stand by for the main deployment of the parachutes.
So these are people that are there, right? These are the people. They shot up rockets into space to bring people back into the world. You know what I'm saying? And there's people in here. Your shit has a parachute on it. Impressive. Yes, it is. They do. Okay, here you go.
These are quite a bit larger. You'll be able to notice the difference on your screen once they deploy, and they continue to ensure that the Dragon spacecraft slows down even further. As we mentioned, Freedom will be traveling 16 miles per hour when it splashes down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida, here at 2:57 p.m. Pacific time this afternoon. And there we go.
We have visual on 4 healthy mains.
Dang.
That view was
This is
from
crazy.
That view was from inside.
Look at
the
that.
buckets where the parachutes are located. So we see
So why is this important, right? Because, okay, whenever this is all an experiment, right? We're only getting closer to space exploration. So why is this important? We have people that go up into space, and when these situations happen, how do you bring them back? So now we're learning that we have the technology in order to be able to do this shit and send more people up there.
great view there of the reefing on those parachutes, and as those main parachutes begin to inflate fully, 4 beautiful, healthy mains. Now awaiting visuals of splashdown. We'll start to hear Commander Nick Hague.
Copy 1000.
It's wild.
As we heard right there, Commander Nick Hague will be calling out the altitude of the Dragon capsule from here on out. Landing in water is simpler and provides more margin against unlikely parachute issues.
Damn.
See those parachutes continuing to slow the Dragon capsule down.
And if you're just joining us,
That's wild.
we're
So,
looking at 800 meters.
so this happened earlier today. So this now, it's landing. I think it's near Florida, right? Then you're gonna have to have somebody to rescue them and make sure that they're safe, right?
A live view of Crew 9, just minutes away from splashing down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida, splashdown 2 minutes from now at 2:57 p.m. Pacific. We do have 4 healthy mains really doing the job there. Just breathtaking views of a calm, glass-like ocean off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida. Crew 9 just minutes really away from splashing down.
This is really such an incredible shot. That
Copy,
was
600.
Wow, is this them? Are these the motherfuckers that are in this shit? The ship? Look at this shit.
that was a lot.
So I'm only appreciating this because like this is where we're advancing in the human civilization, no? Yeah, it's the rescued astronauts. Yep. Exactly. Is this the rescued astronauts? Yep. It is exactly what it is. Yep. Salutes.
What up, Cosmic?
Mr. RTM in the building. Let's get it. Go ahead, sir. How you doing?
They got Karjitsu out in space?
I don't know. Imagine if you had to fight another astronaut in here in these close quarters. Yeah,
Space Jitsu. It'll be Space Jitsu.
Space Jitsu. Hold on. Give us 20 years and we're gonna start a Space Jitsu. This is we hold on. We just gave this. We have to end the stream. Now we have to end the stream because we're gonna give our idea away. You know what I'm saying? Space Jitsu, anti-gravity, bro. Imagine if they're floating in the air and they're just like, you know what I'm saying, in anti-gravity, no gravity, and then you have to wrestle each other. You know what I'm saying? They're floating around and shit.
That would be something else.
Different.
I wonder if they got seatbelts in the spaceship because the seatbelt is a okay. Yeah, because remember in Karjitsu you be trying to choke somebody out with the seatbelt.
Yeah, no, I know. So this is them coming down to Earth, right? So that's what you see them
from our recovery vessel.
Did you see this? I think this is important for human civilization purposes, right? We have enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're capable of doing these things, and if instead of focusing on destroying other people, we can send people up into space and rescue people, or create the space program, right?
Facts. We can do that. Put Elon Musk on it because I don't think NASA can.
What is it?
I said put Elon Musk on that because I don't think NASA can do it. He got the SpaceX thing going on.
Yeah, this is SpaceX.
This is them?
Yeah, it's SpaceX. So it's basically they hired a private company, which was SpaceX, in order to do this. NASA, you see these suits, the new suits that they're wearing. This is SpaceX shit. The SpaceX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were hired in order to go up into space, and bring them back.
The ones they're bringing back are NASA, though, right? NASA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, NASA or it would be NASA because there's also it's the International Space Station, no?
Mm-hmm.
So they're not only bringing, I don't know if there's just Americans, but they're bringing people back that were lost in space.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's wild ass shit, but it's happening. I think that this should be the focus of all of these governments. You know what I'm saying? Instead of spending on nuclear weapons, tanks, and things like that, you should be going up into space. Why are we fighting on Earth when there's a whole bunch of different things that we can extract from space? No, right. Space Force. This is the thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah,
and then all our sports and a lot of different things will be rejuvenated because gravity will be different. People who are like 3 foot can slam dunk. Yeah, it's supposed to make you more weightless.
Let's fight in space instead of worse. Well, it's not about fighting. It's about, okay. So anytime, look at what they were doing throughout like the 1500s, right? They were exploring the world for what? For minerals, gold, silver, all the rest of these things, right? That's why they launch and they send people out to go get resources and bring them back for trade and things like that. No,
Right.
so
Because
this,
there's different resources.
yeah, there's different resources. There's resources all over, all over. You can actually land. So that's the theory, that you can land on a comet and extract what it has. There's resources there. There's resources on the moon, rare minerals and things like that happened, right? We wouldn't have these wars here in the world. We wouldn't have to mine in Africa or in Ukraine or places in the earth where we have minerals. There's plenty of them out in space. Isn't isn't that what we would eventually want to do?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. That's why there was the gold rush. California didn't have nobody living there until the gold rush. That's when people started moving out that way. Well, initially. Then later, the government had like these initiatives to, give people land cheap or even free sometimes. But yeah, my point is, then we start expanding out into places with new resources.
Yeah, or conquering, because like you could go to the moon, then from the moon to Mars. That's what Elon Musk wants to do eventually. No,
Mm.
get to Mars. So you don't. It would. I think it would require the whole entire, all of the countries in the world to unite. All the powerful countries, the biggest ones. I mean, the ones that can send rockets, the one that can send nuclear ballistic missiles into another country, they could use that same energy to fucking get into space or create a space station. Because there's only two people that are involved in the space station. No, it's Russia and United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
To my
now,
knowledge, I don't know of anybody else.
huh?
I was saying, to my knowledge, I haven't heard of anybody else trying to go out there.
So okay, include China, because China's trying to do the same thing. China's trying to put people on the moon. Include India, include Pakistan, include France, England, include all of them. Put your Germany. I'm saying everybody together. It shouldn't be one, like just based on one country. China, France.
Mm-hmm.
It's international. Okay. China, France. France is in there. China's in there. I don't know. Does that make sense? Do you know how much more expensive that would be? Well, we're already doing it. America's already doing it. America's already doing it. Russia's already doing it. Just combine your resources. That could cause, you can have freedom or you can have peace on earth. You know what I'm saying? If the accomplishment, if everybody's united and tries to go into space and create a space station or create the goal that you're going to conquer, not conquer, but get to Mars or get to the moon or get to all of these things, right? It would be a united front. No,
What would be in the United Front?
to get to
Oh,
space
just the
for
space.
humankind. Yeah, for humankind
Right.
to get to
I see
space.
what you're saying. Like money won't be an object. Like, you just everybody trying to do this, trying to get the same thing accomplished, and if they're working together, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So that would be the human evolution. No, instead of being just an American, you would identify as a planet Earther or Earthling.
Right. Earth.
I mean,
Yeah.
because you come from Earth, you come from the third planet of
Right.
the sun. You don't come
Right.
from the United States. You don't come from France, England, or none of those. You come from
Yeah,
Earth.
you'll be like, oh man, I love them moon bitches. The moon bitches be fine.
Nah, they no moon bitches over there. They'll be dried up. They ain't got no lotion, nothing like that.
Nah, but what it is, nah, but you start populating up there, and then technically anybody, even if they're human, they're a mooner, a moonie, whatever you want to call them.
Why? No,
I
you
think
won't. No, stop,
I think
stop
we
ducking,
should say
Haplo. Stop ducking, Haplo. No, just kidding.
we
Reggie,
gotta
any
we gotta
comments
like
on the show? No, no,
we
no, no,
gotta
no. Go ahead. My
we
bad.
gotta,
Go ahead.
let's send all the big booty girls to the moon, and then you know we gotta send men up there with them. They repopulate because they when you show your ass, they call it a moon. Mooning, right? So it'll be they know that you're from the moon when you got a big booty, especially the women.
Well, okay.
I ain't looking at no men's ass, but they're like, oh yeah, I love that moon booty.
CCG says, "Who do you think would make the first base on the moon?" I think that they did the attempt. They landed on the moon already, and there's a reason why they're not doing it anymore. I mean, why aren't they doing it? You know what I'm saying,
So
look
which
at
sanctioning body invades the moon first?
the WBC.
I was gonna say probably the WBC.
It's the first one.
Maurice Suleiman's already on the case.
Look. So this is amazing. I just wanted to take a little bit of time and watch this shit, bro. This shit landed. Okay, so here, let's watch it a little bit.
Using their restraints as resting places for their arms. They were just in space moments ago.
So these are the people that they already got saved, bro. Those suits. So okay, so you know about how the conspiracy theories are. There's like a belt, right, that protects the Earth. I forget what it's called. It's because like
Um,
it's like once you go beyond that, there's radiation, and they say that you can't survive it because of the radiation. What the fuck is it called?
yeah, I forget what it's called too.
You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah, because there's people who believe we've never penetrated that belt, but I can't remember what they call it. They got a name for it. I almost said Orion's
no,
belt,
I
but
know. I always think it's
that's
no,
the
no, 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 no.
constellation. That's
Yeah,
not the same thing.
but you see the uniforms or the suits that they're wearing, they're thinner. They look just like regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're thinner than the space suits that they use in order to get to the moon. Remember the other ones? They used to be puffy and big and shit. This shit looks like a movie type of shit. I mean,
Yeah. For a second there, I thought you were talking about rappers. I'm like, what do Puffy and Biggie got? He said Puffy and Big.
shout out to Puffy and Big. Puffy's busy right now. Puffy's
Yeah,
busy
he's
right now. He got no baby oil. He ain't got nothing.
hey, it's hard in the
uh,
pen for a pimp.
well, I'm saying Puffy's not penetrating.
Damn.
Their arms are able to float freely.
Look at this shit.
400 meters.
Look at that. This is amazing. For humankind, if this is like
bluebird day here that we have for the
they're coming
splashdown
back into
of
Earth.
Crew 9.
And that was earlier today?
Yeah, it happened today. Yeah.
That the
And you said they got stuck out there months ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Miles.
They just rescued all of these astronauts that were in space for months. So they sent a rocket. They used SpaceX rockets with NASA in order to go in there, go up there, and find them, get them, and bring them back. I'm saying so. This happened today.
That's crazy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being in space where you can't for months, being stuck out there, not knowing if you ever make it back to Earth, and you can't tell if it's day or night. Day and night look the same.
Yeah.
It always looks like nighttime. You look out the window, it's dark out there.
All the time. Yeah. So if you're isolated like that and you're enclosed like that, you could go crazy. I think it's
Right.
stir crazy, something like that. But
Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
Stir crazy. It might be it. I think they have a couple names for it. I think they also call. Well, I guess cabin fever is a little bit different.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know. It could be either or, right? You're just
right.
interacting. You don't know what to do, and especially you're freaking out. So they said
I
that
think
they ate one of these motherfuckers. They became cannibals.
right.
I don't
I
know.
was about to say, you know what they should do? They should like if they're married or whatever, do not let them go home to their family. Like keep an eye on them for at least a couple nights, because they you might wait tomorrow will be on the news. Recently rescued astronaut murders wife. Crazy shit like that.
Has there been a case of that?
No, but I'm just saying they just got rescued today.
Yeah.
So they send them home to their families. It might be a mass murder because they may not be right in the head. They've been out in space for months. You know, where it ain't like it is over here.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating. Like I don't think anything will happen, but it's a possibility. Like they could seem like they're normal, and they'd be completely crazy from being out there because you don't got access to nothing. You don't even know if you're gonna come back alive. You eating this nasty food that gotta be freeze dried and shit. And yeah,
Yeah, I think
I'm just saying something mentally could potentially have happened.
yeah, I think you're right. They would isolate them and do kind of some testing and make sure that they're good. Whether
Yeah,
physically, mentally, you know what I'm saying, or like we don't know what types of. I don't think that there's viruses or anything like that, but other shit that could be affecting them or affect them.
right.
And once they come back, radiation and things like that, right?
Yeah. Because I mean, think about it like this. I don't know if you have ever been like in a hospital for
Yes.
like
Yeah. Yes,
a
I have.
long period of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you start to kind of go crazy in there, and you still have more human contact. Hopefully you got loved ones that visit you and stuff. It doesn't matter how much your loved ones want to visit you. Ain't nobody coming to space,
Yeah, they can't. Yeah. There is so
right?
hold on, RGM. So I was in the hospital a few months ago, right? And
Uh
I was in the ICU and intensive care, ICU, and then I was in the emergency room and then ICU, right? So
huh.
when I was in the intensive care unit, you would hear like people that have been there for like weeks. They would scream. There was a lady. She was screaming. She kept on saying, like she was calling people bitches. She's like, "Lee, get me out of here," because she was so tired of
Uh huh.
being there. You know what I'm saying? The screaming. She like I was like, man, like I just felt bad. She would just be like, "Nurse, nurse, come get me, help me." You know what I'm saying? Like, and she,
Yeah.
because you're strapped into this bed. You know what I'm saying? You got IVs all over you. You know what I'm saying? You have all of these things. Trying to keep you alive. I mean, and she just kept on crying, and like I just kept on hearing it. And I was like, wow, everybody's going through some pain. You would hear the other person come in. People would come in and out. I was there for like 4 days, and you would hear people just like just because they were there longer, isolated.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like even if
Right. It's a form of isolation,
yeah, because
and it's not as extreme as being isolated in a spaceship out in space
for
where
months,
you're with right for months, not even weeks, months.
yeah, and you don't know if you're gonna get fed. At least in the hospital, there's a nurse that's gonna come and see you and take care of you.
Hmm.
Feed you, or feed you or whatever you need. It's like so when if you're there, there's nobody. Nobody can hear you scream in space. You ever heard that?
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that.
Because there's nobody gonna be there. There's nobody there. That's
Right.
amazing. It's dark. But yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
no,
And and back to the window thing. If there's windows in the ship, which I'm pretty sure there's at least the windows in the cockpit or whatever you want to call it, all you're gonna see is darkness, unless you're facing Earth or the moon or the sun. Other than that, you're gonna see nothing but darkness. You know, in a hospital room, you know, you wake up at night, yeah, it'll be dark. Wake up during the day, you look out the window, you're gonna see the clouds and whatever scenery is immediately right there. So you're talking about, you know, a lesser extent of isolation versus a more extreme extent of isolation, and even the hospital, you know, can kind of make people go crazy. Imagine, that's what I'm saying. Like, I certainly hope nothing happens, but you let them people go home to their families, they could have some kind of form of PTSD from being deprived of a lot of different things that we have here on Earth.
Right. Because okay, so how do we keep track of time, right? Because
Right.
well, like even in a hospital when you're isolated, you lose track of time because you're just in there. You don't even
Right.
know the difference, but you're in space now. You lose track of time just for the simple fact because you're not seeing a night and day cycle. You know what I'm saying
Mhm.
it's consistent darkness, right? And then you see the sun. How do you keep track? The only way you keep track of
Right, because that
time,
don't because just because you see the sun don't mean it's daytime on Earth. You know where you're from. You know.
yeah, only the Earth's rotation is what you keep track of time of.
Mhm.
Does time exist? Does that make sense? Because
Yeah, time is pretty much useless out there.
yeah, because you're floating around in nothing. You know what I'm saying it doesn't exist. That's why, like, when we only know time because we have a sun and we have the sun rotating. So this is the rescue right here. Look at this thing. It's crazy. This shit almost looks fake though. So this is the capsule is where it dropped down, and then you're gonna have the rescue mission come in. You're gonna have people coming in trying to rescue this shit. You know what I mean? Those
Yeah,
are
that does look fake. That looks like it. I seen uh I seen Xbox 360 games that look more realistic than that.
that shit's crazy. But so what is it though? I mean, if there is a conspiracy behind all this shit, is it that we would be investing more into SpaceX and things like that? I mean, like
Yeah.
we're going to be investing into it because we're trying to get into space, right? So this all propaganda? Is this all a psyops? I mean, so this is the thing, right? Okay, so you're gonna see uh the ships. They're going to get them. They're gonna go pick them up. Look at that. This is a crazy shit. This is like some, you know what I'm saying, some video game shit. Look. It landed. It is. No, look. Watch. Watch this shit. So this is the definition. So propaganda is only for you to sell something and continue to do this shit.
Mhm.
Boom. They have the naval ships. It's not even a naval ship, but it's just a regular ship, right? Then you just had a little, what is it? Little boat, little yachty. Is that a little yachty?
Damn. Little
Yeah.
guy.
He's picking them up. He's getting them out. They're getting them out. It's like a mission from a video game. Boom. They're going in there. You see the little dude? Hold on. Let me put him on the big screen right there. See him? He's going in
That's
the
crazy, man.
capsule. I know. This is amazing. This is one of the things that you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to see too. He's getting in the fucking the capsule and bringing these motherfuckers out. This is a rescue mission. You know what I'm saying? How many points you get on this shit? What quest is this? Well, they
How
gonna
much
get him.
XP? How much XP am I getting for this?
You see the boats? You see everything? Like this is it. So, man, this is fucking. It's crazy. It's dope, and it's historical, right? We never seen nothing like. Well, we never seen
Right.
anything like this. Well, what I've seen in modern times. Maybe it's happened, but it's not televised like this.
But that's the other thing. Like before, you had to wait on the news to show you shit. Now, you know, it's just readily available. They'll be like, all right, well, the rescue mission will be on stream Please like and subscribe.
Well, it's kind of more of a free information. It should be televised,
Yeah.
in this way. I mean, because like not every channel is going to stop what they're doing just for marketing purposes. You know what I'm saying they're going to do this shit. Look how this dude is trying to fucking break through that shit. You see him? What is that? By hand? It's like a seal. You see him? It's like a piece of paper. They're doing it by hand. You see him in the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to rip like a seal off of that shit.
That's crazy.
How does that protect in space? You see it? It's like a rubber band.
I hope that's like some high tech shit he's using, because I wouldn't feel comfortable if just some dude could come over and take the top off easy like that.
Yeah.
It's like what was keeping us safe in space?
Well, also, okay, so you would think that they would be, I don't know, because like they're coming from space and they're dealing with some type of radiation. Hopefully, they're like it wouldn't affect them, right?
Mm.
Because that's what it is, no? Bro, this is wild. It's amazing. It's one of the things that like I like this shit, bro. Look at that shit. So they're trying to haul this motherfucker in too. Ooh, they bring that big ass bean in here. Bro, this is wild. And my bad. Here we go. Ragtop space capsule. Fuck, that's crazy. Okay, so they are they released now? Are they barely releasing them once they get them on the ship? Hold on. You see this shit? Now see, this is why I think that it is kind of a propaganda, a psyop, right? Because you see how they're doing this for the cameras, and then you see who's rescuing them. So what would it be? It would be that we're trying to privatize space exploration, no? Instead of relying on NASA, no? And then we're going to be investing it into a privatized company, which would be SpaceX, which is a Elon Musk company, no?
Yeah, it is. SpaceX is, it's definitely Elon, just like X. That's why he called it X, because of SpaceX. X that's basically his brand. If you think about it, the only thing, the only reason why Tesla's not that way is because he took over Tesla. He didn't make Tesla.
Yeah, he didn't start it. Well, what he says is that he started the cars because he before it was Tesla. Well, he invested into it, but he says that he started all the cars. I don't know. He also says that he plays video games, but here we go. So in the ocean, they didn't release them. They didn't rescue them. Now they're freeing them from this capsule. You see the doors are being opened right now. Here we go. But you see how it's not a marketing thing, but like, why did you free them in the water? Let these motherfuckers go. They brought them into the ship, though. Here we go. It's the first time they're opening them. Is anybody in there? Right?
Yeah, I'm looking. It's
just wild. Motherfucker got taking pictures and shit with
that's like a tiny little space capsule too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You talking about people cramped up? How many was there in there?
I don't know.
Cause that's small even for one person. If there was more than one.
So I think I don't. This is I think the capsule that they use in order to bring them back. I don't think that they were.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they were trapped in the space station or something bigger than this. So this is what they. It's just like something they used to bring them back. I don't know.
I see.
But yeah, your legs wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to walk. I don't think, because you don't use your legs in non, like, you're not dealing with gravity.
They have no gravity. Yeah.
I'm saying your legs, I don't think they would be able to function. I'm saying the same way. I don't know. Where the fuck they at? Bring them out here. We're gonna. So this happened earlier today. Okay, there we go. There we go. There was like 8 of them in there. No, watch.
Damn.
They gonna start bringing them out. I think it was like 6 or something like that. They had them all across the thing. I think this is important for humankind. No, you're bringing people. We're doing all this shit. It's for the sake of science and for the sake of humanity, right?
Yeah.
And if they were to die, they knew. I think that they knew the consequences. Like, it's the same way you send soldiers into war, you send volunteers into something that could potentially be deadly.
Yeah. There's a lot of risk.
Yeah.
A lot of risk.
Right. This is crazy. How big is it? Drag these motherfuckers. Come on. Come on. Sorry, my bad. This place is the science.
If you think about it, it's really not all that different from whether you want to call it a submarine or submersible that that when people died in.
Yeah.
Shit can go wrong out in space just like it went wrong, in deep waters like that.
Yeah, and the first trials. So we're witnessing in our modern time, we're witnessing, like, this is a science experiment. No, how we're going to conquer, or not conquer, but explore outer space if we don't take these risks. And salutes to the people that did take these risks, and salutes to everybody that's involved in saving these people. I'm saying, because they are doing it for the sake of science. No.
Yeah, shout out to Elon Musk.
Look at that. How they're bringing them out. I told you. Look, bro, that motherfucker probably is not adjusted to our Earth's gravity. That's why he's not.
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because they're out there for months. And it's like you said, like, it's that gravity is not the same out there as it is over here. Let's say you weigh 147 pounds. That
well, you're just floating.
Welterweight.
Well, you just.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, but when you're in space, you ain't gonna weigh 147 pounds. You're gonna weigh less. Now I don't know the conversion, but it's gonna be less because you don't. Gravity is less.
Right. They're being hauled away. So, like we were talking about, when you're in the hospital, you're isolated and things like that. They actually don't. If you're sitting in bed, they don't let you stand up right away. They're always careful.
Right.
About it. I mean.
Yeah, because if it's been a while since you've used your legs, they don't want you to fall. Plus, they don't want to get sued.
Well, another thing is, you don't need to use your legs. It's kind of like you're just swimming in water constantly. Anti-gravity, floating in the air. You know what I'm saying? Or you just can swim, but you're not using your muscles to physically move around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how big is that capsule? You see this shit? So, they're probably like strapped into something. I wish they could fucking.
Yeah.
I mean,
it does look a little bit bigger than I originally thought, but yeah, it's still not that much bigger. I feel like we're watching one of those cars with a bunch of clowns coming out of it. No offense to the astronauts, I'm not calling them clowns.
No. Nah, I gotta respect them. We do have to respect the mission and what they risk their lives for, and then because like if we want to continue to do this and send people up, and just imagine if people neglected them and just said fuck them,
right?
Leave them up there. Nobody's gonna volunteer to fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
These suits are fucking thin, bro. You know what I'm saying? What is that? It looks like a movie type of shit. Why aren't they like none of them have the face guard or the face mask and shit like that? Maybe they took it off? This is wild. Hold on. Let's move past this shit. Hold on. I'll talk about something else. But yeah. That's crazy. Salutes to them. Fucking his motherfucking legs sleep, bruh. Yeah, cramped ass capsule. I know. I already know. Especially they were up there for a long ass fucking time. Okay. If you're trapped up there, what would you want to eat once you get down here? What would be the meal of choice? Oh shit. We got Haplo in the building. Fuck.
Whatever Haplo, I already know what Haplo would want to eat. Is he on the panel?
Yeah,
God
he's in there.
damn, dude.
Oh.
Sitting back there for a while.
Haplo would want to
I
have.
thought I was still on the level.
Look, this is the thing. You're complaining while these astronauts were lost in space for fucking 6 months and shit, and you're
What
complaining.
am I
for getting
complaining?
backstage.
I'm not complaining. You motherfucker. See, this is what they do to me, RGM. They know how to push my buttons now. They've studied me for many years. I'm like the caveman, the frozen caveman. They know exactly what to say. They're like, oh, hey, if you say this, he'll jump on the panel. Watch. Haplo's a pussy.
No. Haplo knew the best pound for pound fighter in caveman. And when the caveman, when they were coming up in the world, he knew all of the.
Dude, I already told you I invented the wheel, the internet, bro, agriculture. Look,
Shit.
bro, I've been around since the beginning, bro.
Toth? Are you Toth?
There's only one way civilization happened. It's because I invented agriculture.
You're a time traveler.
That's right.
Okay.
I showed them how to plant seeds and shit.
But real quick, I know Haplo, if he was in space for that long and he came back, he'd want to eat tostones.
I would bring some in my fucking spacesuit, bro.
Sneak them in.
I'd be in the pockets and shit. Like they'd be like, "What? Why do we have this extra weight in this space?" I'd be like, "Tostones, motherfucker."
Haplo be like, they don't have plátanos in space, man.
That capsule's really not that small, bro. You should see the original one they sent up with those Mercury guys. The first guys, that shit was like smaller than a phone booth, bro. You had no room to move whatsoever. Yeah, the very first people who went in space. And by the way, they did leave shit up there, people to die and shit. The Russians.
Damn. Yeah, it would happen. No, I think that that's the thing, right? I'm not saying like I'll risk people or risk lives, but I think that they do
Well,
know.
we burnt up 3 fucking astronauts on the fucking launching pad on the Apollo. I think it was Apollo 1.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they were trying to use a pure oxygen environment, which is extremely flammable, obviously, and
right.
They were doing a test and called it a plugs out test. So it's like almost like a dress rehearsal, where there's nothing attached to it. It's just the guys as if they're in space and they're in the actual fucking thing sitting on top of the rocket. And that shit, something in there caught on fire and they burnt up, bro. They couldn't get them out. 3 guys.
Damn.
You know what's crazy is that they're sending like elderly people up there, because I saw like 2 or 3 like look at this guy. How do you think this guy is? 60, 50? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, younger than me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
See what I'm saying?
kidding.
Wouldn't you want to send like more fit or more younger people more fit, right? Just in case shit popped off.
Well, that originally, yeah, that's what they did. They only sent the best and brightest, bro. If you had any little defect, you didn't have a fucking shot in hell going into space. But over the years, you know, they relaxed all that when shit got more efficient, like safer. Like, yeah, they send up some old motherfuckers now. That's a pretty big capsule. That's like the size of the one that came back from the moon almost.
That's crazy. How many people did they drag out? It's like 6 already, no?
I think there was 4 in there. Well, I
No,
forget.
more. There was
No, you
one.
were showing the shot. There was like 5
Yeah.
of them, I thought, sitting there. No?
There's more. There's more. I'm pretty sure I've seen 6. I mean, they stacked them up. That's wild. So this would be the equivalent of the submersible. Remember we were watching the submersible? How they
No, that's way bigger. Way
It's
bigger
way
than the
big,
submersible.
Wow. Yeah.
On the inside, you could fit. You see how they were sitting all next to each other in seats?
Yeah.
When you were showing the shot of them earlier. In the submersible, you couldn't do that, bro. That's like a little tube, and you all have to sit like Indian style next to each other, like 2 on one side, 2 on the other, 1 in the front, 1 in the back. Maybe you could get 5 people in there, if that. It's tiny. That shit was tiny.
Yeah, she's crazy. So we're witnessing history right now, right? You know what I'm saying? Because now we have a privatized company that's capable of going into space and rescuing NASA. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Because
That
you
is
would
crazy.
think
Kind of
NASA would be
embarrassing.
doing
Kind of embarrassing, really, to NASA. It's like, all that money, you couldn't figure this shit out, motherfucker? You're fired.
so this is so. Would it be like what this is kind of like selling SpaceX to the American people? So then we, instead of using NASA, which is a government program, we're going to use the privatized companies in order to do this shit, right? Is that what
It's more
eventually happens?
efficient because of the government waste. That's what
Yeah,
OceanGate was trying
right.
to be. OceanGate was trying to be like the SpaceX of the ocean, because it's harder to go to the bottom of the ocean than it is to go into space, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we've
pressure.
explored more of space than we have
the ocean.
The ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. This is good marketing, no? This is like, oh shit. Well, NASA couldn't do this shit, but SpaceX can do it. So instead of spending,
Well, you know what? You know what's really fucked up, bro? Space Force couldn't do it. What the fuck is Space Force doing? They're supposed to be the ones, like, you know, like the Navy of space, right? Or the Air Force of space. Like, why couldn't they fucking do it? That's weird. So this is what this tells me, cause honestly.
Good.
Right. So everyone's thinking we're doing all these crazy things in space, and all these conspiracy theories. Oh yeah, it's space, they're doing this, that, the other thing. Like, they've got all kinds of shit going on up there. They couldn't even get 5 people back without fucking SpaceX, bro. So give me a fucking break.
Damn, half of us over here cooking NASA right now, and the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, bro. Like, oh yeah, we're mining comets. No, bro. We can't even get 5 people back from a fucking space station. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's some crazy. Yeah, if you really think about it, you know, got to try to make it make sense, and it ain't making no sense.
It does not make sense at all. So, like, yeah, I mean, all these lofty dreams you guys were talking about of mining comets and shit, bro. We haven't even landed on a comet yet. We've landed on one thing, the moon, and most people don't even believe that.
Right.
Right, but the potential would be there. So okay, so now you cut the fat, right? Okay, shout out to NASA, my cousin NASA. You know what I'm saying? Just showing it. Say these are for scientific purposes. We're just, you know what I'm saying, wanting this shit. This is amazing. Honestly, I think that we should pay attention to this shit. I mean,
I love this kind of shit.
Yeah, I love it too. Because like this is what we should be
But
about.
I think it's very over exaggerated in certain people's minds what we're capable of doing. If you were to go try to mine a comet, let's say there was a comet made of pure gold, right, or diamonds, just flying around fairly close enough for us to get to it, we wouldn't have the right ships or anything to fucking get to that or mine any of that shit. Do you know how much it costs per fucking pound on one of those things, bro? It's all about the weight, how much it costs to lift, how much it costs to bring back. So you'd be increasing the price of diamonds rather than lowering the price of diamonds. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you started going to get diamonds off the Diamond Comet, that would cost so much more than fucking getting it from the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's silly. It's a silly idea. Sorry, Kyle.
No, but if we deplete our resources here on Earth, how would we would start looking for something else? So
Yeah, but it would cost a lot more. It wouldn't help with the cost of things. Like the price of gold. Let's say all the gold in the whole wide world was already dug up, and there's here, and there was some comet flying around that was made of fucking gold, and they had to go to that comet and get the fucking gold and bring it back here. The price of gold would shoot through the fucking roof, bro.
But
it costs like
I think
$1 billion to even fucking develop that, bro.
I think you're being a little narrow-minded. Haplo.
Really?
What if we were to hold on?
I'll
You
take
gotta
that
wait for
from
the
you,
punch.
RGF.
You got I'm messing with you. I don't really think
one-
you're being narrow-minded. I'm
You're
coming
one of the
up with
lucky. You're one of the lucky few.
I'm coming up with some bullshit right now, okay? What if we were to do some space Bitcoin mining instead?
That might work on the moon, but see, then you
Yeah.
have the cost of getting. You have the cost. I thought about setting up some Bitcoin mines with like solar panels instead of using power, because the thing that costs money of mining Bitcoin is the power cost. That's
Right.
why it's so fucking valuable. But if you could do a solar panel Bitcoin mining on the moon, you still have the cost of getting to the moon and setting that shit up. So it's really not going to reduce the price that much, if at all. Might
Well,
increase the price.
Bitcoin mining is based on computer processing, no?
Right.
How you
Which
process
sucks.
the information, and it sucks a
Look
whole
it
bunch
up.
of energy, right? I know
Yes.
what it is,
Yeah.
Haplo, because I
It
do know
costs.
about
It's
computing.
the
Go ahead.
energy. It's the energy that it
Yeah.
costs. Yes. So if
Yeah,
you could do it with solar, that would be better. And on the moon, there's nothing blocking the sun, right? On the front side of the moon, on the light side of the moon. So you get a lot of good sun there. So you could probably have some Bitcoin mines that way. But just to get it there would cost more than fucking it would save you. So,
Which is why I said I was coming up with some bullshit. Yeah, you should have known I was.
narrow-minded.
But that's what I was gonna say. You should have known I was coming up with some bullshit when I said you were being narrow-minded.
There's certain people that could say that to me, and I'll take it in stride. But other people don't.
Yeah, but I wasn't even saying it seriously. I was.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, fuck, I love space. I studied a lot about the space program over the years. In fact, I know quite a bit about it as far as the early days of it, like sort of like boxing. Like I studied it like that.
Okay, so let's start from the get go of the space exploration, right? What was the first
Sputnik.
Sputnik? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
the Russians did that, right? When they sent
Yeah.
Sputnik was
The Russians were kicking our ass for a long ass time, dude.
Right.
That's the only reason we went to the moon. Because they beat us in everything, bro. They beat us with the first satellite, which was Sputnik. They beat us with the first person in space. That's Yuri Gagarin. Okay. He not only did he go into space, but he orbited. So they beat us into space with the Sputnik. They beat us with the man in space with Yuri Gagarin. They beat us to orbiting. They beat us. They were kicking our fucking ass, bro. We were looking like a bunch of fucking ass wipes. We could not catch up with them. You know when we caught up with them, which wasn't really all
Once the
that
Germans got involved?
glamorous? No. Well, yeah, they had Germans and we had Germans.
Yeah.
We both countries strip mined the whole German rocket program to get people. Ours was called Operation Paperclip.
Right.
But they had Germans too, and they were kicking our ass, bro. We had that Werner von Braun.
Yeah. We were just talking about yesterday about how the Germans or the Third Reich or the Fourth Reich, their influence across the world was very effective. I'm saying they lost the war in Germany, but they didn't lose the power that they had.
Well, they invented rocket.
Yeah.
Like they were the first ones to produce an actual rocket.
Well, here we go.
And also a jet plane. They were the first people to have a jet plane.
The fighter jets and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Who's this?
Whoa, OGM.
Oh.
Hey, Brandon.
Did you ever be on this panel before?
Yeah, I've been on this panel.
Who's scared? Bro, you guys scared fucking Haplo away?
And I still remember that match and B&B was on Slugger's panel.
Yeah, we're talking about space right now, Brandon. Talking about space,
I never went there. What
space
about the
wars.
average surface temperature of each plane in the solar system?
The what?
Wait, the average temperature what now?
Of each planet, Venus, 800 degrees, 900 degrees
Damn.
Fahrenheit.
Nice. What's Earth?
What would you do if you stepped on the surface of Neptune?
I don't think I can be there. I'm banned from that channel.
What channel are you talking about?
Which one? Neptune?
What channel? What?
Neptune
The planet
like
Neptune.
I know that channel doesn't like me. I tried to go over there. They didn't do it. Like, no, I can't.
The actual planet, not the channel.
Is it cold over there, Brandon?
Minus 300.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you could keep some ice cream on that planet.
Go ahead, Brandon. Okay, Brandon, did you see what NASA is doing right now?
Yes, there's a satellite.
No, today. So NASA, SpaceX, NASA rescued people that were lost in space today. You see that?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
I wasn't gonna do a live stream on Mars.
Nice.
At least that's what I get.
Who's the Martian? Marvel. What is it called?
Marvin the Martian. Mm-hmm.
And the user Atsy is getting ready to be in the LTG.
Nice, Brandon. Nice.
Good stuff.
Brandon, I think Haplo jumped off the panel because he wants to be on the LTG. You want to invite him? Haplo? I think he wants to be in the LTG.
Did I man before?
Just jumped off the panel.
You scared him.
The Neptune planet is minus 353 degrees Fahrenheit.
The temperature of what was it? Neptune?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead. You
go. Why was that coming in real life?
Who?
Minus 353 degrees.
Hold on. Let me ask you if you ever heard of these guys real quick. Brandon, maybe you like them. Speaking of Neptune, you ever heard of these guys?
Welcome to First Period, maggots. physical
You
education.
hear that?
For the next 42 hours, your butt belongs to me. I will not tolerate wusses. Do I make myself clear? Worm!
Yeah.
Your major malfunction!
Uranus minus
Isn't that
320.
Pharrell?
Yeah, the Neptune.
Oh, is that for the music video?
Yeah.
Was that NERD or is that just or is that just
Rasta.
Pharrell?
No, that's a Rasta.
Okay.
See, that's the thing with with
Did you
this.
ever went to outer space before?
Who? Outer space
Did you ever
boy?
went to that? Did you ever went to Mars before?
Who went to Mars?
Then planet Mars.
I like the
He's
planet.
asking you if you've been there.
Have I been there? No. You know
Brandon, I don't think anybody has.
there is. You know the CIA is trying to use psychic energy in order for them to see if there was people living on Mars. Do you know that?
Oh, really? I'm not surprised.
Why would they stream on that planet?
I don't know, Brandon. I don't know. But Cosmic,
Better.
you'd be surprised at the supernatural tactics that scientists have they're supposed to be scientists, right? Everything's supposed to be off science.
There's no
The
surface
molecule.
of Neptune.
Hold on,
It's gonna be
Brandon. Hold
gas.
on.
Hold on, Brandon.
Hold on. Let me finish telling Cosmic this. So, do you know that? Because you remember we were just talking about the Germans a little while ago.
Yep.
Do you know that the Germans were literally trying to get a portal into hell in World War II?
I did not know that. No. I've heard of it. I did not know of that. They dealt with the occult, right? They dealt with a whole bunch of different things. They looked for a whole bunch of different things to
Yeah.
make a super army. That was their goal, no?
Yeah. Well, get this. There's a castle in the Czech Republic. It's called Hauska Castle. All right. This castle was not built to house any royalty. This castle was built to cover a hole that is believed to be a gateway to hell. And during World War II, the Nazis they
Drop the link, RGM, so that we can show it. I'll look it up and we're gonna show it. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it.
yeah. Let me see if I can video real quick.
Brandon, this is a triple X channel. We're like, it's not even triple X. We're triple X.
What's triple X?
That's like beyond X. The triple X is beyond triple X. We're triple.
Red Club Militant is here on this panel.
I'll kick him off. You want me to kick him out? I'll kick him out.
He's my BFF.
I know.
Match ads.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy in here.
Well, what are you doing here, RGM?
What are you doing here, RGM?
Hold on, because I'm out of. I'm trying to get this link, and if I'm not in the web browser, y'all won't be able to hear me. So hold on, I'll be right.
No, you got it.
I'm here.
You good. You good. All good. Just drop the.
Why are you talking about triple X panel?
Because we're adults, Brandon. So we talk about adult stuff. We talk about whatever we want to.
What is your age anyway?
My age? I'm 69.
It sounds like you're in the late 50s.
Damn. Okay, you're gonna get booted. Get out of here. I'm just kidding, Brandon. I'm in the late 50s. That's insulting, Brandon.
And RGM's gonna be a 4-0 in November.
Okay, so how old is Haplo?
39. He's gonna be a 4-0 in November this year.
No, Haplo, not me. Yeah, I'm talking about Haplo.
Haplo's the youngest one. Haplo's the oldest one of all of us. How old are you, Brandon?
24. I'll be.
Okay, so you can hang around when we're talking about Triple X stuff, no?
And what did RGM just put in the back chat?
Scientific
Was this
information.
13th century castle
Here we go. Hold on.
set up?
So, Brandon, let's come back. Okay, he left. Oh no, he didn't. Here we go. RGN, should we watch this or what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
you can put it on. I just try not to. There's a bunch of them that are like really long, so I just got a
What will you
shorter
do
one.
if you have you ever went to outer space before?
Nope.
I did get a high, so high that I did feel like I was in outer space. I did do that, Brandon.
What
That
about
happened.
a planet in the solar system?
I saw a UFO. Have you ever seen a UFO, Brandon?
I don't think so.
Wow. No.
What about the planets? What about the planets? Like the solar system?
I've seen some planets. I've seen some comets. I've seen a lot of things.
Did you see Mars?
Not Marvin the Martian, no.
The actual planet.
What planet? Mars?
Yes.
How?
What if you did a stream on that planet, OGM?
Okay, Brandon, respectfully, we're gonna keep on doing what we're doing.
You pretty much have like 10 million subs.
Me? No, I only have
OGM.
Wow, 10 million subs. Look at RGM. 10 million subs. All right, Brandon, you have a great night, okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. Be sure you come by, Brandon. Salute to Brandon. I didn't kick him. Nobody kicked him. I didn't kick him. Nope. Here we go. Hold on. Let's watch this. You can come back now, Haplo.
I was about to say Apple. I think the coast is clear.
Here we go. We got Adam.
Yeah, this one's like 11 minutes long, but there's videos that there's like an hour-long documentary on YouTube, but
No, this is good enough. It's 11 minutes. Just breaking things down. Here we go. I never heard of it.
hopefully they mention the Nazis in this one.
So is this what they believe? Because like when they believe in ley lines, you know what I'm saying, or like how they believe that the pyramids are in these so there's an energy grid all across the planet, right? And that's what so this would be the anti. It would be the if you believe in the yin and the yang, you would believe that there's positive energy and negative energy.
Right, this would be in the negative.
Right.
This castle was specifically built to keep evil in a place from getting out.
Right, and so I do believe that we've seen people. And that's why the ghosts exist, because of the turmoil, demons, and all of the rest of the stuff exists because of what the torture and what they did. Right, so that's why they do
Right.
ritualistic, things, right, to create these type of things. No, okay, Hablo's back. We're safe.
Yeah, sometimes it's to create stuff like this.
Intentionally,
like,
no?
yeah. Like, have you ever heard of the Ram Inn?
No. We can talk about it.
Yeah, I'll just be quick. I'll explain it real quick. It's funny because you mentioned ley lines, and it's believed to be like in a ley line with Stonehenge. You know Stonehenge. Because it's not too far from there. But there was, long story short, there were human sacrifices there, And there's an old man who lives. Well, I don't know if he's still alive, but last I heard, there was an old man living there, and he claims that a demon pulled him out of bed and raped him. If you catch my drift.
Right. Happy good? Okay.
How do we get onto this bullshit?
I don't know. We explore to everything. What
We're
do you want to
talking
talk about?
about demons graping people and shit.
No,
We
we didn't
leave
say
for
that.
5
We didn't say
minutes, and
nothing
this
about
is what
that.
you guys do. Come on,
That's
bro.
it.
You
We
guys need
kicked you out for
adult
a reason.
supervision. You got rid of Brandon, and then all of a sudden it's graping people with demons.
Nobody said nothing about that. Come on, man. All right.
I thought I just heard a
I mean, you
story
just had
about
to do it the
someone getting
lay
raped
line.
by a demon.
Are you scared, Haplo? You want to explore this shit?
No.
Do you want to talk about Looney Tunes? What do you want to talk about?
I thought we were
This is
talking about the
okay.
space program, brother.
We did. It's in there. What else do you want to cover? About the space, they got rescued, right? We saw SpaceX.
We all know the Nazis were into some occult shit, bro.
Exactly. Oh, do we all
Because they
know?
didn't believe in God. That's why. They
Okay.
wanted to, they didn't like the church. They didn't like anything having to do with really organized religion, except for that Hitler kind of had an affinity for like the old German religions. Like he believed in the
That's what we're just
Valkyries,
talking about. Can we talk
and
about it or not?
he believed in the Valkyries. I'm about to tell you, he believed in the Valkyries. He believed in what do they call that? Where they go to die?
Valhalla.
Valhalla. Yeah, he believed in that shit. So he kind of had some religious kind of beliefs, but his whole thing was like, we got to get people off this religion and make the only thing that people should be loyal to is the state. You know what I'm saying? He wanted everybody to worship him as sort of like a living god. So in a way, he was his own religion.
Yeah.
Okay, can we watch this video? I never heard of this. I'm saying, Haplo.
Well, this could be
So
all
can we have?
bullshit, but
Huh?
just caveat, this could all be bullshit, but let's see it.
Then why don't you hold your beliefs after we
I'm
watch it?
just saying for the audience, and
No, but you
copyright and
ruin
all
it.
that,
You're
it could
ruining
be
it.
bullshit.
You kind of making me feel like I don't even like you just told me a story, like you know what
So
I'm saying.
funny. I ruin shit, but every time I'm not here, like you're like, Haplo, come into this.
Nah. I've kicked you out the panels many times. You know what I'm saying? Like we've gone through
Whatever.
this
You
shit.
shouldn't do that either. But the thing is,
Well, how are you
you
gonna
asked
tell
me
me?
to
What do
come
you?
on. You're like,
When?
Haplo, why don't you come
When
on?
did I
And
tell you
then
that?
you kick me
When
off.
did I tell you that?
Millions of times, bro. Just now, you're like, Haplo, you can come back.
It's all about Haplo. Here you go, Haplo. Take over the channel.
Okay, cool. So Kaz has retired. Now this is my channel. It's Haplotype 0, number 1
Boring.
in the YTBC. And we're going to talk about German Nazi occult beliefs. Hitler
And then hold on, but
started
I have
off as
to.
a student of a certain composer called Wagner. Wagner, he put all the Nazi ideals into his operas and symphonies. Wagner was the guy who wrote Flight of the Valkyries, which is the dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da 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 da.
Damn.
That Flight of the Valkyries, that's German mythical polytheism. For those of
Okay.
you taking
But
notes,
look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much information you could give us if we would
I thought
just
you
watch this
were
video.
letting me take over the channel. I was about to finish my dissertation.
Hey,
Okay.
Aplo, can you give us a lecture on Occam's razor?
Oh yeah, easily, dog.
I just not to wait.
He knows that because I've already done all kinds
Yeah,
of
you did a
research.
video on it.
Not just a video, a lot of studying too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the video is, had, was partially a result of the studying.
Absolutely, bro. See, I used to do these videos that do you know I took my channel down, RGM?
Oh, you took it down? Why'd you do that?
Because I'm not letting anyone else take it down. People were taking channels down left and right. I'm like, oh no.
So you
Nobody's
beat
taking
him
my
to the
shit down.
punch. You said if anybody's taking down my channel, it's me.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Damn,
you.
that sucks.
I
I
feel like,
used to.
look, you watched that Occam's Razor video and you got something out of it, correct?
Right.
But now no one's gonna. Now you have an advantage over every other person you talk to.
Right. I actually had heard of it before, but to be honest, after I watched your video, I do feel like I had a better understanding of what Occam's
Yeah,
razor
bro.
is.
'Cause I'm good at explaining shit. You know.
Are you good at being patient and listening and
No, I'm
participating?
horrible at
You're
that.
not. You. I know. You know what I'm
I'm
saying that this is
terrible
the
at
thing.
that.
You're exactly. You're terrible. All right. Can we watch this video or not?
Sure.
All right. And then you can break it down, Haplo. Give your insights once we watch this. So RGN brought this to my attention where we having a discussion of the occult, right? So this is the German occult, no? Let's stay on
Right.
topic,
Right.
right?
Yes, we're on the subject of the occultism in the Nazi regime in
Cool.
the 1930s and 40s.
Okay, cool. And you know about it, right? There you go. That's it.
I know a little bit about it. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. Where's the video?
You don't see it? You see it? RGM, you see it?
Oh no, it's starting now, but I don't hear anything. Is there volume?
Oh my god. You were talking so much, you're capping so much. Hold on, 1 second. It's hard for me to argue and edit and do all this shit. I think you're
There's
gonna be
just no
better than
volume.
me.
That's all I'm saying. For the
I
people
got
who
you.
are
I got you. I
watching,
got you.
give them some volume.
We got it. We got it. Don't worry about it. 1 second. Thank you for pointing that out. Go ahead, sir. Give me 1 second. We got it. Okay. How about now?
In
Mm,
1203 and 1278
yeah.
during the reign.
Okay. I'm gonna rewind it. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this. So this is what we were talking about. The anti-ley lines, right? The occult system. What do they do? So how do they create demons, right?
Was this 13th century castle set up as an administration building to manage the local royal estates? Or was it created to protect the people of Prague from nightmarish creatures from the depths of hell itself? Dark magic, animal hybrids, and the Nazi occult, all hanging out at Hauska Castle. That's what we're looking at today here at the Insomnia Society. Hauska Castle sits only an hour's drive north from Prague in the Czech Republic. It was constructed somewhere between 1253 and 1278 during the reign of Ottokar II of Bohemia, and was officially set up as an administration building. But that's only officially. There might be a lot more going on at Hauska Castle.
My bad. So Bohemia, and you've heard of Bohemian Grove, and then they kind of correlate to the same thing, where they do these types of things.
Who referred to Bohemian Grove?
Who?
You referred to Bohemian Grove? I didn't hear that part.
So the Czech Republic used to be known as Bohemia.
Right.
That's actually that's where the first World's Fair took place. Just a little fun fact. And I don't know much more than that, but I do know that
Hey,
Bohemia
you should
was
have made this video, bro, because that fact right there was better than anything so far. But let's keep going.
All right. The only thing that I was trying to correlate is the two, Bohemia and Bohemian Grove.
right. That's probably what.
But Bohemian Grove is like a place in Northern California.
Of course, I know that, Haplo.
Oh, okay.
Did
But
you
I
see
just
the
didn't
correlation?
I just
Okay,
get
hold on. Look.
Okay, so anytime someone says Bohemia, that has something to do with Bohemian Grove?
No. What would it be? The correlation would be they're doing the same fucking thing. which is a cult, an occult shit, right? Are they not? They're doing
know.
this
I've
in Bohemia,
never
and
gone
then
to
they transfer the
Bohemian
show.
Grove.
Bro, all right,
From
Hablo.
what I've heard, though, I know people who have gone there.
Hablo, do you
And
want to just kill the
no,
do you want to
fucking
just
finish it. God damn it, go.
stop
Play it on double
interrupting?
speed because this is bullshit.
Than people may think. It sits in a really weird spot, placed on the top of a cliff, surrounded by forests, swamps, and other mountains. It's a fairly difficult area to get to. There were no nearby trade routes, and it made it difficult for supplies to reach the building. And to be honest, it doesn't seem to have wanted to be lived in. There was no water source except a cistern for rain, and it was built without kitchen facilities. A lot of the outside windows are fake, leading not to outside, but to the stone wall behind it. And there were no external fortifications. Most of the defenses of the original structure pointed inwards at the center courtyard, so it would have looked as if the castle was trying to keep something in rather than out.
Okay, real quick, RGM. So this is what you're saying. They created somewhat of they're trying to encapsulate a vortex of demonic shit, right? They were trying to keep people. They were trying to keep people out. They were trying to keep whatever
Something
in, right?
Yeah.
What's also
look at what they're doing. They have if this is the case, right? If this is the actual video, they're pointing guns inward.
Right.
Jail. They weren't trying to house people out. Here goes the interrupter. Go ahead, Hablo. Any
Oh
opinion?
no, I think he just heard me saying right. I don't think he said anything.
Oh, okay. No,
I've
I
been
kind
on
of
mute this whole time, fucker. Keep going.
See why we don't get along, Hablo? I swear. Nah.
weird is birds are reported to fall from the.
But you see this? This is so you do see these type of things, whether it's atmospheric, right? When you see okay, have you ever seen frogs or fish fly from the sky? What does it happen? How does it happen? It's from the atmosphere, or it's from within. It's from the earth. You seen that before?
I haven't seen it personally, but I've heard of it.
Here we go.
The sky and land in the center courtyard quite often. And to add to that weirdness, there were no stairs leading from the upper floors to the courtyard level, for seemingly no reason. This has changed today. After the 30 Years' War in the middle 1600s, a decree was issued by Emperor Ferdinand III to make private castles less defensible. Because of which, the castle's tower, moat, ramparts, and other defenses were taken down and stairs were added in.
Yo, LT's in the back. Let him in.
This might not have been a good idea. The first mention we have of a structure at the location is a small wooden fort from the 9th century. That was chronicled by,
So what is this?
Please forgive the pronunciation, Václav Hayek, and was published in 1941. In this, he also recounts a legend, the story of a strange crack at the top of the limestone cliff and a hole in the ground stretching down to a bottom.
That's just wild. What did he just say?
He said LT, or I don't know.
No. In the video. Go ahead.
Bottomless darkness, from which the night would emerge strange animal-human hybrids who would wreak havoc on the local villages and livestock, dragging unlucky captives back to the pit for them themselves to be transformed into one of the hideous, malformed grotesqueries. So locals tended to avoid the place, especially around nighttime. Trying to solve the problem, a few brave townsfolk took to filling the hole with stones, refuse, and anything they could find.
You see, they're stretching some type of truth, no? So
bro, free LT, bro. He's in the back.
But it was no use, and the hole ate all of it up. And not just stone, but people, too.
Dang.
There are reports that a powerful duke of the Duba clan in the 13th century...
That looks like a Bad Bunny. It's just crazy.
Offered full pardons for any prisoners who were brave enough to take on the secrets of the pit to hell. One condemned man stepped forward and took the offer to be lowered into the pit. They tied the rope around him and began to lower him down. Down a long stretch he went, with a long silence, until suddenly he began screaming. The Duke's men pulled him back as fast as they could, but when they returned him to the surface, his hair had turned bright white and he had gone stark raving mad. The man sadly passed soon after, and it's reported that this wasn't the only time that this was done, with each condemned prisoner suffering the same fate. The wooden structure before quickly turned into a chapel and covered the whole with thick stone plates. They then dedicated this chapel to the Archangel Michael, the leader of God's armies. You'll find the walls covered in his image, fighting dragons and weighing souls. They date back to the early 1400s, but what's
That is crazy that they have weight souls. When somebody passes away, I'm saying they weigh the body, and then they So how much does a soul weigh? A soul weighs like 6 something 0.6 ounces. No,
You're talking about the weight of bones?
so a soul.
Oh, I've
So
never heard of how much a soul weighs.
there is a scientific. They've done that. No, am I wrong? So when a person is weighed out, they weigh them, right? And when they're alive and when they pass away, they weigh less, right? And you can weigh how much a soul weighs, no?
Yeah, that makes sense. The difference would be the weight of the soul, since the soul's not there anymore. I haven't heard of that personally, but I haven't looked into that either. So
There is
that's not.
So Haplo says 2.2 ounces is the weight of a soul. No?
Was that what it is, Haplo?
Oh, Haplo left. There you go. Okay, so this is the thing. It's crazy, this type of things, but I do see a lot of the dark energy, right? I like to focus on good energy, but there are people that do dark shit, right? So if you're saying that this castle was formed, or they were trying to entrap or keep this dark energy within, is that the sole purpose of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because before, they used to do this thing before. Nikola Tesla, you remember in the early 1900s, well, you don't remember, but in the early 1900s, they used to what's it called they used to have seance. You seen
Yeah.
that? You ever see the pictures they captured, like in rare images, or in what is it called, uh what the fuck, combustion, internal combustion. You see that? You ever see the people that been like just internally combust and just fucking their limbs in flames? They go into flames. You ever seen that?
I've heard about it, but I haven't seen. Yeah, a spontaneous combustion.
Internal, yeah. It's in yeah, internal combustion, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So that during the seances.
yeah, they were doing seances in the early 1900s. They were
Yeah.
trying to they would do that. They would sit. It was a popular thing. They would try to summon or try to speak to the dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. I would never try to do that. But yeah, I've heard of, there's people who supposedly do that today, but I haven't really heard of anybody spontaneously combusting modern time, but it's definitely been documented in the past.
It's more of like kind of So that's why you have religion, right? But did you try to take that away from everybody? Because what were they doing? They were trying to summon the dead. No, they were trying to. They were trying to get people. They were trying to get people to pay attention to this stuff. Hold on 1 second. Look. Let me tell you this, Haplo. You can come get back on the panel. I don't want no drama around here. I don't get why you guys can't read the same thing that it says here. Right?
What
There's
about
no
the
drama.
murals in this
I don't get it. Give me 1 second. Let me show you. This is some wild ass shit though. Internal it's called spontaneous human combustion. Give me 1 second. We'll watch this shit.
Brought to you by Established Titles.
So shout out to the WAV files. These are for scientific purposes.
Here's the nightmare scenario. You stop by your elderly mother's house to check on her. You grab the doorknob. It's hot to the touch. You ring the bell and knock. No answer. You fish out your key and open the door. You call out, but there's only silence. The air is warm. There's a sweet, smoky smell, but nothing looks out of place. Finally, you go into the living room and you see it. In your mom's favorite chair is a pile of smoldering ash, completely unrecognizable as human. And just as you convince yourself that this isn't your mother, you see her jewelry in the gray dust. And then the grisly sight of your mother's feet still in their slippers on the floor by the ashes. There was a fire, an intense fire, but aside from her chair, nothing is burned. Even stranger, everything in the house is covered with a thin layer of pale yellow grease. Your mother was a victim of spontaneous human combustion. Though rare, it happens more often than you think. According to at least one scientist, it could happen to anybody at any time, even you. In December 2010 in Galway, Ireland, 76-year-old Michael Faraday was found burned to death. The official cause of death recorded by the coroner was spontaneous human combustion.
That's what it's called. It needs to happen. There's videos of it. Do you remember that? Have y'all seen that? Or like the seances that they would do in the early 1900s. That's what they were doing. Some wild ass shit. Now you know.
Yeah, I heard about the seances. Sorry, I was listening. Yeah.
It's some wild ass shit.
That morning, Faraday's neighbor was jolted awake by the sound of an alarm. He went outside and saw smoke coming from Faraday's house. Faraday wouldn't answer the door. When the fire department arrived, Michael Faraday was found completely incinerated sitting by his fireplace. Aside from his chair, there was no other damage to the room or anywhere in the house. Investigators couldn't find any accelerant. The coroner referred to Professor Bernard Knight's book on forensic pathology, and Dr. Knight says that a high number of incidents of spontaneous human combustion occur near an open fireplace or chimney.
This fire was thoroughly investigated, and I'm left with a conclusion that this fits into the category of spontaneous human combustion.
Hold up. Let's make sure we get this shit right.
And you're saying that this would happen during seances?
So it would correlate to the same type of time when they were doing all of these things. They were doing these type of rituals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, if you remember the early seance, they were doing like these crazy seance. There's a image of like they would take pictures, and they just didn't know. They couldn't understand why there was like people hanging down, like souls hanging down. You ever see those images?
No. The
Yeah.
only images that I've seen from like seances that have like weird imagery, like aside from the seance itself, is the ectoplasm. You know, it'll look like this weird stuff is coming out of people's orifices,
Yeah.
usually their nose and their mouth.
Yep.
But I've seen that, but I haven't seen like what you're describing.
So but there's some, oh my god. All right. Famous. Hold on. Let's look up famous like it was like from the early 1900s. Images of like people hanging down. Like it was wild, bro. It was wild. Like it looked like ghosts, but like it looks creepier than that.
Mhm.
It looks creepier than that, bro. Like you would be like, "What the fuck?" It's a ghost, but these were it was at the same time what you're saying, right? With the images of what did you call it?
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, floating out their mouths. They had seance,
Yeah.
and then you have what's it called? This which is the internal
Spontaneous human
yeah,
combustion.
right. You will see that shit. Hold on. Bro, there's so many of them. Bro, dude, man, I had books on this shit. It would just like pop up into the images. Like you would see people that would be doing these seance, and then you would have like images of like, so they would take a picture, and then you would see people in the background just like floating. I don't know if it was like in the first time of photo, like editing and things like that.
Uh-huh.
It would happen all the time. Just the same thing like with the ectoplasm shooting out their whole entire shit. So this is why
Right.
if you believe in God, then you should believe that there is evil. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and sometimes you can capture this shit. And they were capturing it a lot of times.
Yeah, and there was like a time where there was like the early days of the occult, like seances. There was like something that a lot of people were trying out at one point. What up, Haplo?
Yo, I kind of feel like you guys think that the word occult refers to some specific thing, bro. It's just like kind of a general term for anything that falls outside the norms of like accepted religious belief. So anything could be a
Mhm.
cult. Some people think tarot card reading is a cult. Like the guy that Kazi had on here, I was trying to read his tarot cards the other night.
Yeah, no, I do agree. Right.
Yeah.
So
So
Haplo,
there's no specific thing that refers to what is a cult. A cult. Sometimes they refer to the religion of the ancient Egyptians as a cult. In that case, it would be a synonym for paganism. Anything that
so
believes in more than one god could be considered a cult.
but Haplo, what are your thoughts on Mr. Crowley?
Alistair Crowley, or who are you talking about?
Yeah, Mr. Crowley.
The fucking devil worshiper, bro. This is the thing with devil worshiping. This is my theory on it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't believe in the devil. I think the devil's fucking fake. But I think the devil is something that lives inside everybody. It's that low energy that comes from your sacrum. You know what I'm saying? People who rape people, murder people and stuff. That's
Uh,
that's not that's not coming from an external source. That's being a base not based in terms of like, oh yeah, that's a based argument, based with a B, but base, a base human fucking instinct of being a fucking Neanderthal, right? Or not even a Neanderthal, because most of us have no Neanderthal DNA, but a Neanderthal, in the sense, that's something that people can understand. But really, the thing is the Australopithecine. That fucking creature is where we kind of evolved from. Okay? Australopithecine is where we came from. That line of evolution. So anyway, bro, like, honestly, I don't believe in these kind of terminologies, and like some of the stuff you guys are saying, it's funny and shit. I don't mind listening to it, but I mean, it's a little bit off base.
But let me ask you something. Are you aware that Aleister Crowley rubbed elbows with L. Ron Hubbard and
Jim Jones? Yeah.
And Alan Parsons and Ayn Rand? Yeah, you know, she wrote Atlas Shrugged.
I know her. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aleister Crowley was okay. So my point was, bro, as far as you believe in demonic fucking reasoning, it's gonna take you where you want it to take you. It's not the fucking thing that being real. It's that you believe in it, and that's why it takes you to demonic places. For instance, case in point, Roman Polanski and Sharon Tate, right?
Right.
Roman Polanski made a movie called Rosemary's Baby, where the devil fucks some human woman and blah blah blah. She's pregnant with its baby, and they have to protect her so that the devil's baby can be born. You remember that movie?
No, I never
I never seen the movie, but I've heard about it. So are you saying that this was kind of? Go ahead.
I'm gonna land it. And Sharon Tate, the actress, one of the most beautiful women ever to walk the earth, like Helen of Troy, beautiful. She made a movie called something about the devil 2 without him. Then they got married, and she gets fucking chopped to fucking death while she's 8 months pregnant. That's bringing energy onto yourself. That doesn't mean the devil's real. It means don't fucking fall into like subscribing to demonic energy. If you think that the devil's a real thing, or that somehow he's going to protect you or praise you in some way, what the fuck does that reasoning exist? Why does that exist?
Yeah. So like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
You're going to burn forever and ever in excruciating pain, but let's help that guy out. Who would do that?
So would you say it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy?
Yes. It's bringing negative energy upon yourself. Energy is real. The devil is not real. Negative energy is real, though. If you keep bringing negative energy on yourself, you're going to feel that devil. That's the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I do agree with that, Haplo. I don't think that, but it doesn't mean that you don't ignore it, right? So if you're trying to know,
I would say avoid it, even though it's not
at all
real.
times,
Still
but you
avoid
saw
it.
that though.
Still
So
avoid it.
you saw the movie. What were you talking about, though?
Oh yeah, you wanted me to debunk that fucking dumb video?
No. What I'm telling
He's talking about Rosemary's Baby. Is that what it's called?
No, I'm talking about the fucking castle in Germany video.
Right.
No. But I'm just.
I can debunk that in 30 seconds, bro.
Oh, cool. But this is the thing. So for the audience of the
let
people,
me just do it.
hold
I'll
on.
just get it out of there.
But Haplo, this is the thing. This is what you're always trying to do. When we're trying to have a conversation, you're trying to interrupt and you're trying to debunk and to just take over the conversation.
That's all right. I'm on mute.
No. This is the thing. While we're having the discussion, this is why we have discussions. It doesn't mean that we're trying to glorify or do anything. So what was the discussion? We were discussing ley lines and negative energy and things like that. So if you feel a type of way, you don't want to discuss it. It's not that we're
No, I want to
glorifying. We
discuss
just
it.
have it right. We have a good discussion, but don't interrupt. So once we get to the meat and potatoes
I'm
of this
sorry. I
situation,
apologize to both
no,
you
no,
brothers
no,
for
no.
interrupting.
But you get what I'm saying?
No,
RGM
I have a
pointed something.
tendency to do that, bro. And I don't mind apologizing for interrupting because I
All
do
good,
that.
all good. But then
I
you're
do
trying to
that.
say, don't. I know. Okay. So then
Doing
when
it
you're
right
trying to
now.
say, well, there's this movie that's fucking evil, and then you name it, and then you say, don't watch that movie. Then why name it? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like now we want to
No,
see it. Now we want
I
to
didn't say
get
don't
things.
watch the movie. The movie's a movie.
So to me, when it comes to looking at certain things, it's like don't go down this dark alley. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid. You know why? Because I don't have that dark energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't go into that dark alley with dark energy. I go in there with a pure heart. That's it. I know in my heart I don't have no dark energy. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
So yeah, this is the thing. All of these things. This is why we have panels. This is why we should have panels. Is we can have civil discussions, right? This is why we go on the internet and we have discussions and we learn. We learn from each other. So if you don't want to talk about it, then don't be around about it. You know what I'm saying? Happily dropped off, but it's all good. But you know what I'm saying, RGM?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to. It's going to indoctrinate me and turn me into this evil, demonic fucking being and change my life and just you know what I'm saying, turn into something else. I mean,
right.
So it's okay. How you doing, Kay? But this is the thing, right? Like for me, it is about knowing, right? If you don't know the evil that's out there, you know what I'm saying, unless you fucking you see it, right? Of course, I'm not gonna worship any of these things, but we're just giving you examples that the evil that is out there. You know what I'm saying all of this stuff has been going on for a long ass time. Don't fear that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's unique dawn, right? There's shit, there's certain things. That's all we're talking about. It's not like we're promoting it. It has existed. Some people have experienced certain things that they're kind of like, oh, well, this happened to me, just like she said. I've had demonic shit happen, and I know Unique is a great person. I mean, but they want to seek answers. So how do we do it? You meet people that can actually talk about it. Don't try to hide the sun. Does that make sense?
Cosmic, you there?
Yeah. My bad. Go ahead, sir.
Nah. Yeah, but it makes sense. It's just conversation. That's all it is. We were talking about the SpaceX thing, and then we got to talking about like just how to get started with me saying you'd be surprised at like the supernatural tactics that scientists will use, and that's when I brought up that castle because I'm sure if you would have got through it, he would have got to where he talked. Supposedly, the Nazis had, they occupied the castle, and they were trying to get something supernatural to happen. And if this castle is built on a pit that is believed to be a gateway to hell, what else would you be trying to get to come out of there?
Right. Or why would they try? See, and that's the thing with in Haplo. I have respect for him. Him and I, we go at it. But this is the thing. You're trying to take over the conversation. Just let us fucking cook. You know what I'm saying? Get your input. Don't say, "Oh, well, I can break it down. I can slow this shit down." No, we could have got to the point where we were just talking about this shit and finish the conversation. So the theory would be right that there was something in there So you saw how the castle was fortified, and it looked like it was pointing inwards, like a jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they were
Yeah.
trying to keep something in. And what were the Nazis trying to do? They were trying to explore and trying to find and extract something from there, right?
Right.
So the
Right.
only thing is all we're trying to do. So if you're a Christian and you believe in God, and you don't fear the devil because you don't have the devil within you, you know what I'm saying? You're a soldier of Christ or a soldier of God. You
Mm-hmm.
don't fear nothing. You strike the demons. Does that make sense? You strike
Right.
demons. You strike demons down. You don't fucking support this shit. This is the thing. You don't fear none of this stuff. Why? Because in your heart is good. You have a good-hearted heart. Are you susceptible? Are you vulnerable? Are you easily manipulated? Are you easily controlled? Then that's why you should be worried. No?
Right. Yeah. I agree with that.
Speaking on both subjects, I met Neil Armstrong before in a castle. Actually, true story. That's the thing. If you don't want to hear about it, then don't be here. Don't interrupt this shit. This is the argument that I've always had with fucking Haplo. Always we're trying to have a conversation. He's an interrupter or disruptor of this shit. I mean, we're having a good conversation. We had to stop doing that because he came in here and I could break it down. Break that shit down in your own channel. I mean, now I'm all over the place. Now I want to see certain things. I mean, we were talking about internal combustion, and is it a so okay? How do you explain internal combustion?
Yeah. See that I can't explain. That's some
I know.
craziness. Because if you know how fire works, why would what is in us that would cause us to just spontaneously combust? I mean, what did you eat? Frijoles for lunch, and then
It's the beans.
yeah. So it's just like, what is causing it to happen? And if you're saying it's like while people were doing seances, there has to be
Right.
something
Exactly.
more going on there.
So how did they get rid of it? What was happening in the 1900s during that time when people were having internal combustions and things like that? That it ended. Did religion actually put a stop to this shit? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because if there was a religious movement or something, some kind of event, um, or I mean, it could be either that, or if you think about it, these people, I'm sure they had circles, right? So there had to be like some kind of a community, and maybe things got out of hand, and they were like, you know what, we need to stop doing this because we could be next. Burning alive is not exactly ideal.
So what I want
Excuse me.
I
Sorry
want
about that.
bless you. God bless. God bless you.
Hey,
God bless you.
thank you. Thank
Listen,
you.
do you see the you know what I'm saying? We're not turning into demons because we're watching this shit. I mean, look, this is the thing, right? So in the 1900s, they were experimenting with these seance. They were doing these things. It's an actual factual fact. There's images, and like you said, there was the images of that plasma energy coming out of people's mouths, and there's images, unless they were doctored or they were photoshopped, which at that time they were doing that shit. They actually have photos of doing that, and they have videos and pictures of internal combustion, and they also have those images. Bro, I'm telling you, it looked like there was ghosts. So they were taking pictures. These were in the early 1900s when they were first using cameras, and during that time they were experimenting and doing all the crazy shit. And you would see in the background it would be like legs, arms, and bodies hanging down from the roofs. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty crazy.
It is crazy, but it's crazy. The same thing that you just said, the plasma, and then you see the seance. So hold on, like you will see Actually, Tesla used to do that. He created the first radio to speak to the dead. I mean, they
Oh,
were
he
doing all that
did?
stuff.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He had claimed that he had a beam that could shoot a airplane from uh he said I forget what distance, but it was like a good little distance. It was like basically a laser beam. He never showed it.
yeah, yeah.
He never showed his receipts, but he claimed that he had invented some kind of a laser beam that could shoot an aircraft from a good distance away.
He probably would be capable of doing that. No, um, so from that came HARP, right?
Mhm.
What is it called? The hyper. What the fuck is it called? HARP. You know what I'm saying? The particle beam weapon, something like that.
Yeah, that I'm not too familiar with. Real quick, Cosmic, Unique Dawn said something. She said, "Could it be the electromagnetic energy in the body
Yes,
that would cause?"
exactly what
Yeah,
it is.
that makes that.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because I mean, something has to start it, right? I mean, anybody who's ever fired up a grill, things just don't spontaneously combust, not on a regular basis. Um, so that makes sense. Kind of like, if you're ever at the grocery store and you grab the shopping cart and you get shocked, but like on a much bigger scale.
Right. So we're all made out of energy, right? That's
Yeah.
the one thing. There's nothing. So that's why I believe in God. God is within us. You know what I'm saying? So we're just a vessel. You know what I'm saying? We are made of energy. So the one thing is, when you start messing with this shit and you start, they were manifesting. They had these spiritual seance. I mean, they would have people sitting around and they were experimenting with that shit. So now you have a person that continues to do that, and this negative energy comes within you and explodes and would cause an internal combustion. How do you
Yeah.
feel, seance?
I'm not sure. It's one of those weird words that I know it's not spelled
It
like
sounds like it has
SAY.
like
Yeah.
T, like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's one of those weird words.
But do you understand?
But
Hold on, I'm gonna find it real quick. Hold on.
But yeah, that's why when Haplo was on earlier, that's why I brought up Aleister Crowley because he's credited for being like the father of the modern day occult,
Yeah, they were
and he
doing
was
that.
a big.
They were doing that during that time. Crowley
Yeah,
was creating all of this stuff, creating a
right,
new, like a new opposite of Christianity. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, he was. He was. That's exactly what he was doing, and like I said, he was an influence on L. Ron Hubbard. That's the guy who started Scientology. He was. Um, he was a big influence on Ayn Rand. She wrote Atlas Shrugged, which is actually believed to be the blueprint that the Illuminati is going to use to bring the end of the world. The Beatles featured Aleister Crowley on the cover of their Sgt. Pepper album. Like, he's a big influence, not only in just the people he met, but, people who came after him. Um, and he had a thing that he called sex magic,
Yeah,
and
all this shit,
and yeah,
it is
yeah,
real. It is real. The frequencies in music, there is a science to not only the frequencies in music, but there is also a science in the visuals that you see in lights. You know what I'm saying? You ever see that? You ever see that there is a science behind what you absorb on a daily basis? Because the lights that we see every single day, whether it's a phone, a monitor, or your LEDs, or the lights that you have inside of your house, they affect you physically. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
it's some wild ass shit. But I'm trying to find this shit. This is crazy. Hold on. Right, but Crowley, all of them, they were doing this shit. Okay, I found one. Oh shit. Okay. Here we go. Salute to everybody, man. All I want to do is just stay on topic. And if you want to speak on the topic, if you don't want to, if you're scared of it, you know what I'm saying, don't be here. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to spread negativity. It's something that's there. You know what I mean? And we're not trying to glamorize it. You know what I'm saying? Believe in God, right? God is almighty. Believe in being a good person. It's not going to change you. This shit is not going to change you from being whether you're a good person or you're a bad person. Does that make sense? It's all within.
Yeah, I think it's just acknowledging that it's there.
Yeah.
Can we communicate with spirit?
This was it. This is what they were doing in the 1900s, right?
Right.
Figure, the capital of Paris, maintained it was possible. His name was Allan Kardec, and what he...
Can you hear it? Can you hear what he said? Okay.
achieved shook people's beliefs to the core.
Kardec died on March 31st, 1869. This was the start of an enthusiasm and a movement that has lasted to this day.
In the mid-19th century, Kardec established Spiritism in Paris. Can we communicate with the dead? This is one of the city's most mysterious affairs.
See, this is the thing, right? So when they were doing this type of shit, they weren't just like summoning dead people. They were summoning demons. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like once you start poking into that world and with the seance and that energy, they weren't only just bringing, your good cousin that just passed away.
Right.
When they opened that portal, they started bringing in other things within that. Does that make sense? Like that's what I would think if you think about this energy, right? Here we go.
If we want to discover the truth, this is where we must investigate. I'm Jean-Marc Léry. I've devoted my life to understanding Paris's history, studying its secrets, and wandering its maze of streets. The city holds many centuries-old mysteries. Often these cases are dismissed as occult phenomena, myths, legends, or popular beliefs. Things have happened here, though. There are facts.
We've seen that. So reverse question: can dead communicate? They might be able to communicate. So if something horrific, and they try to communicate, what happened to them. There was there was movies, and I don't know if they actually caught like murderers based on like spiritual activity. I don't know if I'm tripping or if that's actually happened, but we can look into that.
Consistencies and bona fide witnesses. Historians, scientists, and investigators of all sorts have been unable to solve them. It is time to reveal the most plausible theories and to get as close as possible to the truth. Here's Paris, as you've never seen it before.
And this is dope. Crazy RGM.
Yeah, so this is like, I guess, about like a movement of seance in Paris, I'm assuming.
It came from what would it be? Like you were you're saying Stonehenge, right? With
Right.
right. So that's what they were doing. Because before Christianity or before religion, this is what they were trying to stop. You know, y'all chill in the chat, please. I'm asking you guys one time, and that's it. Chill in the chat. That's all. Okay, but you get what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
the old religion was. So what is the new religion? It stopped doing this, which would be summoning the dead or trying to bring them back. No.
Right.
Our investigation begins in Paris's biggest cemetery, a place of secrets and mystery, Père Lachaise. It is home to the grave of one of Paris's most enigmatic figures, Allan Kardec. Kardec established a movement, Spiritism, based.
See, that's the thing. I don't think that this was something that he started. I think it was an old thing. It's been around for a long ass time. They just got better with it. Because, like, okay, when did do you remember? Well, not that you remember, you weren't there, but like, it was sacrilegious to do an autopsy on a body. I mean, that would be just heresy, no? So they've been doing that for a long time. Spiritualism has been around for a long time. Like, all of this has been around. It's an occult, right? So how do you eliminate that? Through religion. You know what I'm saying? Leave the dead alone. Stop trying to summon them. Stop trying to bring them back into this world again, right? Like, you need Felicity, you need Here you go.
On the idea that it's possible to communicate with spirits. His grave is the most visited in Père Lachaise. Almost 150 years after his death, Kardec still draws people from all over the world, making contact with the beyond, communicating with the dead. Allan Kardec's assertions still fascinate those who believe in his tenets. What if it were true? Did Allan Kardec really find the means of communicating with the dead? The answer lies here in Paris.
Look at why is it RGM? Why is there gargoyles? What's the thing with gargoyles? You ever see that? You ever see this shit that are in like churches? They have gargoyles. They have different things. No.
So, quick question, Cosmic.
Go ahead, sir.
Now that you brought it up, it just reminded me of something. Are you familiar with the conspiracy theories around the Colorado airport?
I am. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I see what just reminded me of that is they actually have like statues of gargoyles coming out of luggage.
Yeah, they have symbolism.
Right, they got those murals.
Yeah, they have murals. They have symbolisms. Hold on. We got the disruptor in chief, Haplo, is back.
What up, Haplo?
Disruptor in chief. Salutes.
Disruptor, bro. I just fucking let you guys talk for fucking 3 hours.
You let us? Okay. You let us. Thank you, Haplo. Thank you for letting us speak. Go ahead, sir.
When I say let, I mean I was quiet. Come on, bro. Don't try to make me seem authoritarian. Come on.
Have you been watching? Hold on. Let's look.
Just don't be Leighton.
Okay.
Leighton. You got to see that video, Cosmic. I got a video on my channel of Haplo debating a guy by the name of Leighton Evelyn. and it was pretty funny. I put like Mortal Kombat, like it's pretty funny. I think I had Haplo as like Sub-Zero and Leighton Evelyn as like Reptile or something like
name
that.
like Layden, you're not really gonna win.
but it was funny because he would be like, "What
There's
about that?"
too many things you can say. How about that, Layton?
Black Horseman. He's like, "Why do you keep saying his name like that?"
I got that from the OJ trial, bro.
Oh, really?
When Barry Sheck was fucking up that crime scene investigator, he's like, "How about that, Mr. Fong?" That's the case right there.
Sausages in the building.
Mr. Fong touched that shit with his bare hands, bro. He was supposed to have gloves on.
All right.
He's like, did you touch it with your bare hands? No. Well, how about this, Mr. Fong?
Let's get through this. Are we gonna get through this, or did you see when we just started this shit? So we're just talking about the spirit. Okay. All good. Here we go. Okay, so I asked the question of the gargoyles. I did see that. So what she says, Unique Dawn says, were gargoyles as protection, like to keep evil away? They look so fucking crazy though. Sorry. I mean, they look almost demonic too. But is it that they're doing it to keep the spirits away, right?
That's what they say.
Right.
That's what they say. I've heard that before.
They keep them in the churches. They're always on the church. Like all of like in like through Europe, they have a gargoyle or something like that. No.
Yeah. Well, remember, like, now I was gonna say, like, even in that cartoon, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the gargoyles were kind of trying to protect the Hunchback from basically from being ridiculed.
You guys want to know what the idea of putting gargoyles on buildings was?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the idea behind it was that there are real demons out there, but if we put these fake ones, they had this whole army in China of fake soldiers that scared away enemies. They're called the terracotta soldiers.
Yeah, I've seen them.
So the idea behind gargoyles on buildings is sort of the same thing. You put a gargoyle there that's fake, made of stone, because when the real demons try to get in, they see that and they're like, "Oh shit, I don't want to fuck with that thing." You know what I'm saying? That was the idea.
Yeah.
It's Gothic. It's called Gothic architecture.
Cool. So this, I get that logic, right? So then we're going to be going through the spiritual realm, right? What did they do? So what were they doing? You know what I'm saying? So this is what we were talking about is the summoning of spirits, and then when you summon a spirit, you can also summon a evil spirit or evil demon. So is there spirits, demons, and things like that exist?
Was that a question?
Yeah, it's a question.
Well, okay. I don't personally see any evidence of that. I'm more of a scientific thinker. If there were some real evidence that was true, I would believe it. But what I would say is yes, in a sense, because the human being has all those things within it, right? You got your higher energy, which is when you're thinking clearly in your brain with your cerebrum, and your low energy, which is like the demonic shit that's within you. It's whether or not you give into those things. And there are certain symbols and stuff that appeal to people's demonic energy, is what I would say. But when you find me some actual proof on video or something that proves there's a demon, I'll accept it. But so far, I mean, it's 2025 and there's really fucking nothing, bro. There's a lot of talk and no show.
Well, this is the thing. So okay, so there's dimensions, right? There's different dimensions. There's we live in the third dimension, no? But we have the fourth dimension, the
We
fifth
live within
dimension.
3 dimensions,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't
right.
say it's the third dimension. But go
Within
ahead.
the third dimension, right? Exactly. But
Within
we're
3 dimensions.
right. But there's also other dimensions that could possibly be things that we're not at that level. We can't see it, but it
Right.
doesn't mean that it doesn't affect us.
That's true. But there's no proof of that, is what
There's
I'm
no
saying.
proof scientifically. The haven't scientists explained that there are multiple dimensions?
They've come up with a theory that could be possible. Yeah. String
Theory, yeah.
theory. Yeah. There's string theory. There's things like that. But those are only theories. You have to prove it for it to become a scientific law. For instance, like gravity. When gravity was first thought up, it was a theory. Then it became, a scientific fact, and eventually it became a law because it became proved that it was a real thing. But there is no law of multi-dimensions yet. So we'd have to prove that first.
Right, but because we haven't proven it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right?
Nope, not at all. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Exactly.
Right.
I mean, there could be a gay unicorn named Alonzo bouncing around in Candyland. We can't prove that it doesn't exist, but that's not how you prove something. You prove it by proving it does exist.
Facts. Okay, but so like I said, there's other things that could potentially be there that we haven't seen. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? Are we on that the same
Yeah,
logic?
yeah,
No, right?
yeah. Anything could be possible, but the thing is that within the realm of science, you have to prove that. You have to experiment and make a discovery and show results.
The scientific method.
Yes, the scientific method. So far, there has been nothing that's proven that, and people have been talking about it for years. Ghosts, the afterlife, this, that, and the other thing. There's nothing to prove that. There's no proof of it. So you either have to believe in it, or you just go by the scientific method and say, until there's proof, you can't really say that.
Have we seen actual like some type of, this is what we're trying to show today, right? So we were talking about internal combustion, seance and things like that, what they were trying to do. And this, I think that it went against what the church was trying to go towards, right? Not summoning, or bringing up souls, dead souls. You know what I mean? Like dead people and their souls, because like there is spiritual energy that exists, and people keep on summoning them. And when they summon, they might summon the wrong person, which would be a negative energy. You remember when they were trying to do that in the early 1900s? They were trying to bring what's it call it, dead people. Here we go. Oh, we got
Yeah.
the best person in here. Unique Dawn is in the building. Yeah.
Houdini was the biggest guy that would bust
Yes.
those people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he went around to all the mediums because that was a popular
Yep. The
thing.
mediums. Yep. Yep.
People would
Exactly. In
go
the
to a
1900s.
medium and try to talk to their dead father or their dead husband, blah blah, and he would go around debunking it and like exposing them for the fucking bullshit they were doing.
Yeah. Right. So they were doing that was a popular thing. So were there people that were actually doing it, and there was frauds that were faking it and saying that they're summoning their
It's
relatives?
possible. It's possible there were people who could actually do it. There's no proof of that. What there is proof of was 99.999% of them were they had like little things under the table where they would have like a bell between their toes and they'd ring the bell and people would be like, "Oh fuck, what's that?" Like they had all kind of tricks, bro. Look it up. Houdini used to debunk those motherfuckers.
Right. But we've also seen. Sorry, Unique Dawn. Go ahead, young lady.
Oh yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
What's up,
Yeah.
Unique?
Hi fellas. Um
Hi.
this is one of the subjects that I specialize in because not everyone you get people who will always be like, well, I've never seen it or I've never heard it because not everyone is chosen. Everyone's not chosen to experience these type of things. So there's always going to be somebody out there that needs to be like made a believer. One thing for sure is that you really don't want to ever experience it. You don't want to ever experience having to see the type of things that I've seen and know that are questioned. Now, me, I've been chosen. These people that you're speaking of, they're digging it up. They're digging and they're seeking it. But this type of shit, I was born into it, literally. It was a gift that I was given. I'm not authorized to really go into great detail because I'm speaking to deaf ears, whether if it's maybe someone on the panel or someone who might run across what I'm saying. So I've been authorized. I can't speak as much as I used to because one thing that you can't do is well people do but when I speak what I speak, if someone out there doubts it because it's God speaking through me, it's like you're gonna get it. So I have to be quiet. Really, I can't say too much. So it's
Hey,
it's it's it's
Unique.
really
Do you mind if I reply real quick with respect?
sure.
Of course, it's been a long time since we've been on a panel together. This is Hapo. I didn't
Yeah.
say that I don't believe in any of that. I
Oh
think
no, no, I'm
I
not
think
speaking
all
to
I'm saying
you.
is that there's no empirical proof as
No,
far as
but
like
I'm speaking
scientifically.
in general.
I know,
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
speaking as a
I'm not trying
collective
to argue
because
with you. I think
oh
those
no,
things
no, I
are
don't argue.
possible.
Well, first of all, Haplo, I don't argue. This ain't no argument. What I'm trying
I
to
hear,
say here,
I hear.
what I'm trying to say here is that it's about speaking to a collective. Now, if there's something that I said that you're taking personal, then
No, no,
maybe
no.
you need to check
I just
yourself.
wanted to clarify. I didn't
Oh
take
yeah,
anything
baby.
personally.
No, I don't do all that back and
I,
forth, and that's not what I'm here for.
no,
I'm not
I
here.
just wanted to
I have
clarify what I
what I
was
do
saying.
is I
Yeah.
when people talk, I let them talk on what they talk about and what they believe in. I'm not here to debate or be devil's advocate or nothing. I literally have lived this shit. I have a certain type of
I don't
reigning
doubt it.
supreme.
I don't doubt it.
I have a certain type of reigning supreme over individuals that I'm very humble and I have to just be careful because I guide. And so when I guide, I leave the floor open to let everyone be able to use their own mind. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
I agree. So what I was gonna say was just that these things could be true and they
Hmm.
might happen. I'm saying I personally haven't seen it. That's
Yeah.
all.
And so that's where I'm coming through to let you know that yeah, we're out here but there's a difference. There are people who practice this and there are people that the Haya, the true living God of all of these things that you see around you. We are chosen. There are very few who are you are speaking to a young lady who has chosen and her bloodline. That's how I know about this. And I love it. But what I have to do is I have to keep the floor open and not be judgmental on those who don't understand. Hmm.
Right, because like stuff that other people need to learn. That's what it is. But I'm just saying
And
like this,
sometimes it
like
might not even
Unique
be
Dawn,
effective.
hold
Yeah,
on. Unique Dawn has always had a good energy surrounding her. So,
thank
what
you.
she's saying could definitely be true. It's
Hmm.
just I haven't personally experienced it for myself.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
All right.
And then there's certain tools that for someone who is seeking because they never experienced, there's certain tools that you have to have really so that it can save your life in that incident. And I fuck around and you might just have to, some of y'all have my number, but it would be a factor of a one-on-one conversation. Once again, I can't be airborne because of the type of energy that I'm able to pick upon people. I know what's rotten and I know what's not. So I can't interact with certain shit. So that's why I'm on here just really briefly to say that I am living proof. I'm in the process of well, writing a book about it and some other things. Yeah, so back in the cut, because you're right, Haplo. It does need to, people need to share their stories or whatever. But well, just I've just learned to never say never. My children are 21 years apart. One day I said, "Oh, I'm never gonna have a child again." And 21 years later I had a child. So I just never say never. And on that note, I can't really stay long, but it's true and it's beautiful. These people out here, they're practicing and they're digging and they're seeking and wanting to know, but some of us already have an infinite knowing of the dawn.
I just want to say hi, Unique Don. Sorry, when you said hi earlier, I was on mute and I was
Great
kind of
having you
awake.
on. Oh, good to see you again.
Hi.
Yeah, nice
It's
to
good to
see you
see you
again.
too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't go back and forth. Yeah, fellas, I let you. Yeah, I'm always open to
I
hear
wasn't
what
trying to go back
someone.
and forth. I was just trying to clarify what I was
Yeah,
saying.
baby. But see, I've been playing chess since I was 7 years old. So I follow. I follow. You ain't got to clear. No, literally. And I won from the state champion, which happened, or I learned from the state champion, which was my brother. So I mean, like, can't nobody hold me in a lot of shit. Like, for real. I follow. I follow very fast, honey. You don't have the clear. I am. I'm her.
But like you said,
I'm her.
for the audience,
Yes,
so they were
yes.
clarified.
Well, sure. Well, a lot of folks that's it's in them to go back and forth and do all that extra shit and want to be the one that's.
Hello?
Oh yeah, she just cut out.
She cut off. Yeah.
I thought it was just me, but yeah, she cut out.
Well, this
It's all
is the
your
thing.
fault, RGM.
Some people actually are more they have more of what to say, like the energy to see certain things. You know what I'm saying, like there's been situations where children reminisce reincarnation when they had
Yeah.
when they've had reincarnation situations because that's the way they were born and they continue to do that. So they say that when you're reborn and you brought back into this world, you kind of lose that shit. But it doesn't mean that they didn't experience that. There's like a proven fact, well, not proven, but well, there's situations where they've actually had children that's re-experienced their life again on this earth. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I seen like some videos of like children saying things that you know were verified. Like some kid was talking about that he fought in World War II, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said his name was he gave like a name and like family members that he had, and they verified that there was a soldier who fought in World War II with that name, and he did have like you know his wife and children's names and stuff. Stuff that this kid couldn't, like a young child. It's very unlikely that he would have stumbled upon that information, especially being that it was like before the age of the internet, or at least the internet as we know it today. Because internet's been around for a while, but it's only been like since the smartphones that it's been like more readily
Only since I
accessible out
invented
there.
it, RGM.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so,
love it.
well, this is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing, right? So if you, this is the thing. So if we're living in the spiritual realm, so what is it that, why can't we imagine that we can see all of the things, especially when they're young, right? When they're young, they actually they see certain things. You ever see kids talk to an imaginary friend? They have an imaginary friend. Y'all remember?
Right.
And it goes away. Why? You know what I'm saying, because they're used to seeing something.
I've only seen
It's a gift.
Kaz do that, just for those listening.
All right, Haplo. No, it's true. Is it true?
I'm kidding.
You never seen me do nothing like that.
I'm
Right?
kidding, dude. God damn. Get all serious. Look, you want to hear the scientific
Go
support
ahead,
for all
sir.
this shit that you're talking about? They have
Right.
proven in the last, I don't know, 10 years or so that there is more dark matter in the universe than there is matter that we can actually detect.
Yeah.
Dark matter is shit that we cannot detect. So there you go. There could be more than half of this universe that we cannot even detect as human beings.
Dark
Okay?
matter surrounds us. Dark matter does
There you
surround
go.
us.
It's
It's
all
everywhere.
it's more dark matter than non-dark matter.
Wow. But it is something that I think that we're born with. But as we get older, you want to leave that alone because it kind of affects you more because you see all of these things. You grow out of it, but you can actually teach
Listen,
and show
Cos,
them how.
just
What?
reconnect with Mr. Puffy. It's okay. We'll be
What are
here
you talking
for you.
about?
I'm joking, dog.
No, Haplo,
He's talking
don't.
about imaginary friends.
Salute, Kazi. What up? What up?
What
What
up?
up?
What
What up?
up? We got the weirdo Haplo in here trying to be a little joker and shit.
You know how he is, bro. He only has something to say when someone else is talking. He can never just sit back
Yeah, I
and wait.
know.
He cannot.
Exactly.
It's impossible.
The disruptor in chief.
It's a
But then he
personality
cries.
flaw.
Then he cries when he gets kicked off.
And then
Or
when
if
he
someone trolls him in the
cries,
chat, if he gets trolled, if he gets trolled in the chat, he'll start blocking people.
Then you guys cry when I don't come on.
Yeah, a troll will come here and
Where are you,
troll you, and
Haplo?
you'll start crying and
Why
block
don't you
him.
come on, Haplo?
I got Haplo.
But look,
Go
Kazi,
ahead.
can I get the floor real quick for just like give me 3 minutes?
Yeah.
So look, I see a lot of shit going on in the community at the moment, right? A lot of crying, doxing, people are, saying, oh, that's foul shit. Let me tell you something, bro. This shit goes back years and everybody's a part of it. Years ago, MXBC doxed the fuck out of me, bro. My name, my wife's name, my address, all kind of shit, right, bro? No one fucking stood up to those motherfuckers, bro. People supported them. People still went to their channels. Nobody told them, hey, you're wrong for that. They got Major Key's number. They doxed Major Key. Crank calls 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Everybody laughed at it. It was a joke. When Major Key was doxed and they were crank calling him on live streams, everybody was laughing. Nobody stood up to the MXBC and told them, hey, you guys are wrong for that. As a matter of fact, they did the opposite. They laughed at it and they still went to their live streams and supported it. So now that other people are getting doxxed, now those same exact people are like, oh, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. You're wrong for that. All I'm going to say is, where was that energy 5 years ago when me and Major Key were getting doxxed up the ass? Where was all that energy at now? You want to know the difference? Me and Major Key weren't no crybaby ass bitches. Me and Major Key stood up to that shit and we dealt with it. We knew what we got ourselves into and we talked shit and we stood up to that shit until they were fucking gone. That's the fucking difference. Now motherfuckers are crybabies, but now people are getting doxxed and those same people were over there chilling with the MXBC when they were doxing people. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's crazy that the same people that were chilling with the MXBC and laughing at what they were doing, now they're getting doxxed. It's fucking crazy to me, and they're crying about it. Bro, you weren't crying when other people were getting doxxed. You weren't crying when my wife's name got blasted out all over the internet. You weren't crying when my name and my address got blasted on the internet. You weren't crying when Major Key's kids and his Facebook and his phone number got blasted all over the internet. Wasn't nobody saying shit then. It was funny games then. Oh, but now we're supposed to, the morality police are out now. Now all of a sudden people are fucking the morality police. And you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Where the fuck was that energy 5 years ago? Yeah, you want to know who I blame, Kazi? I blame fucking Haplotype. Because he's been around this motherfucker for 20 years and he never set no fucking rules. For 20 fucking years, he never set no fucking rules. But all of a sudden, a week ago, now he wants to start implementing rules. Where was the fucking rules at 20 years ago, Haplotype?
I'll wait till you're done.
I'm done. Go ahead. Where were those rules at 20 years ago?
First of all, you just laid out a scenario of people who were on some MXBC. I never was on that shit.
Yeah, maybe you weren't. I'm not saying that didn't apply to you. Only when I mentioned your name. That's all. That's all that applied to you.
I never co-signed. Okay, so you mentioned my name now.
And only the rules. When you want to make up rules a week ago,
No.
you want to make up rules.
What I talk about. I'm going to talk about what you just said.
When I mentioned your name, I never said you were kicking with the MXBC. Where were the rules 20 years ago?
I'm clarifying. The rules have always been the rules. This isn't not the rules of YouTube. It's just the rules of humanity.
Okay, I never heard you set no rules before this. First time I've ever heard you set rules.
Okay, fine. I'm doing it right now.
Okay, thank you for that. That's why I blame you. Because you've been around this motherfucker 20 years, and you always talk about how long you've been in the community. Where were the rules at 20 years ago?
I'm not the police, bro. I'm not the police. I could give
where was everybody's feelings at when Mad Chad gave Alonzo my phone number? Where was everybody at then?
I understand.
2 months ago, Mad Chad gave Alonzo my phone number. Did anybody care? Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck when Mad Chad gave my number out 2 months ago. No one gave a fuck.
If I was aware of that at the time, I would have said something.
I know. It's funny how you're only aware of certain shit. It's funny how that always works out.
I'm only aware of what I see, motherfucker.
Let LT on, bro. LT's backstage.
Do you think I
know, bro. You're only around for certain shit. Let LT on, bro. He's backstage.
My life is supposed to be about you.
I don't know. You want to make rules?
Everything that happens.
You're in the YTBC making rules. You're the rule maker.
Listen, bro. I got something to say, bro. Listen, bro.
Stop acting like a fucking weirdo. Hang on, LT.
You're the one that wants to make rules. You're the rule maker.
Stay out of it.
Hoplo, let me say something real quick,
bro. I didn't say I made rules. I said I would say, for me, I don't talk about people's families.
Good for you.
Hoplo, let me say something, bro. Listen, bro. Black and Brown called me, told me that somebody gave Alonso's phone number. We waited for like, hold on, bro. Hold on. We waited.
Hold on, LT.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Shut up.
Hold on. Please, Pablo. Please. We waited for like 3 to 4 days just to see who it was. It came out it was Mad Chad, bro. Both of them denied it. Black and Brown went in his life for like a week and a half, bro.
I'm not trying to
telling people. Hold on. Black and Brown, hold on.
Hold on, Hapo tight, please.
Black and Brown went in his life.
I got interrupted. Now okay.
Please, Hoplo, please. Black and Brown went in his life.
Motherfuckers came
on. Chingao. Hoplo, please, bro.
Chingao, exactly.
Bro, so Hoplo,
Matt Chat, you fuck him up.
Bro, so Black and Brown went in his live, bro, and told everybody for like a week and a half straight in every live stream that Matt Chad doxed his fucking number to Alonso. He said it for minimum a week and a half, bro. And you know what I saw, bro? I saw Kasi on Mad Chat's life. I saw Raider on Mad Chat's life. I saw everybody on Mad Chat's life, and no one gave a fuck. Yo, bro, I don't know, bro, but sorry, bro. It's too late to grow conscience, ain't it?
Not
really. Rules only apply to some
people.
The rules only apply to some people.
Who did I ever fucking dox? I wasn't involved with
no one ever said you doxed anybody.
I didn't know shit about
no one ever put that on you.
No one ever put that on you.
I don't know shit about any of this, bro. This is some silly shit.
No one said that shit. No one said that shit. I saw TY in his life. I saw everybody, bro. I saw everybody. You know what, bro? I was actually the only one who fucking cared, bro.
So that's just recent. Let's go back 5 years ago when MXBC was doing foul ass shit to me and Glenn, and people were supporting them. Nobody stood up to the MXBC 5 years ago, and they did foul shit to me and Glenn.
I didn't even know who those
on live streams,
were, bro.
Don't blame me for that. Just chill, Haplo, just chill. On live streams, they did that shit on live streams, and people were there chilling with them, laughing. It was all fun and games. But now this shit's happening to other people, and now all of a sudden people are the morality police. This shit happened to me a month ago, and no one gave a fuck. Mad Chad gave my number to Alonzo.
It was the Wild West. Doesn't mean we don't need laws now, though. Come on.
Yeah, you should have made laws 20 years ago.
It should happen again.
You're slow. You should have made laws 20 years ago.
Bro, I'm not making laws.
What I'm saying to you, Haplo type, there is no fucking laws. There is no fucking rules. It's the internet. It's open fucking game.
Have I ever doxed you or said anything about your family?
I've never said you did. I never have said anything.
So there you go. I try to lead by example, motherfucker.
Okay, and I'm not accusing you of none of that. What all I'm accusing you of is all of a sudden trying to make rules 20 years later in the YTVC. That's all I'm accusing you of. So only address that. Only address that.
Okay, hold on. I will give my opinion if people ask me. Okay,
no one asked you to start making rules.
I never had anything to do with
Nobody asked you to start making rules.
I didn't say I should make rules.
Nobody asked you that.
Okay, well, I know. Well, if you want to follow my rules, that's on you or not.
All I'm saying is you always say you're the OG. You've been here for 20 years. You should have made rules 20 years ago.
That is true. That is true.
That's all I said to you. That's it.
I wasn't making rules because I don't own you motherfuckers. You guys do what you want to do. If you want to fucking have beef, have beef. I don't give a fuck.
It's funny though. Now rules need to be made when certain people are getting doxxed and attacked.
Snitching. I mean, this is general life rules. This isn't YTBC. If you're a snitch, bro, you're a snitch. Like in real life or wherever.
All I'm saying is if you laughed, that's all I'm gonna say. If you laughed and thought it was funny when the MXBC was crank calling Glenn at 3 in the morning,
I don't know those guys.
Haplotype. Why can't you ever just wait till I'm done? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I laughed.
I'm not even addressing you at the moment. I am not addressing Haplotype. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? This is generally to anybody.
Well,
if you laughed,
motherfucker,
if you laughed when the MXBC was crank calling Glenn at 3 in the morning and putting pictures of his kids and their Facebooks on live stream and calling them whatever the fuck they were calling them, if that shit was funny to you, you can't be in your feelings now. You can't be protecting people now. Go ahead, Hap. I'm done. Do you have anything to say when I'm done? Or only when I'm talking?
I'm letting you cook, motherfucker. You're always complaining.
I'm done. Obviously, I'm done. The floor is yours. I'm done.
Haplo, hit the link, but don't talk.
Don't cut people off. What's wrong with you? Are you stupid? Don't cut people off. Wait till people are done, then go. You can go now. Go ahead, Hap. Rebuttal.
I didn't say patience was my best quality, bro.
We know that. We know that.
We can tell.
I know my fault.
I'm done. I know my fault. Now when I'm done?
Yeah, I got plenty to say. I would say that, listen, when people do those kind of things, that's foul, bro. Whether you're snitching on someone or reporting their video for this, that, and the other thing or whatever, you got to look at yourself and say, like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to this person? Maybe because I'm threatened. Maybe because I feel bad about something that I did.
I'm not into doxing. I'm not into doxing or snitching or reporting. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I don't do none of that shit.
That's not that.
I don't do none of that.
That doesn't go along with the boxing code. The boxing code is you handle business. It's man to man. You handle your business.
That's what me and Major Key Boxing did. When the shit was happening to me and Major Key Boxing, we handled business. That's what we did.
Look,
we didn't go around crying and trying to get people on our side. Yeah. Oh, why you cry? Why you letting them do this to me? We didn't go around crying from channel to channel. Me and Major Key handled that shit.
Hey, bro, they boxed me too, bro. I didn't go around crying either. In fact, they called my job.
Look, I didn't.
How many motherfuckers have you? How many of you motherfuckers have been called to their job? And you know what I did, bro? After 4 months, I found another one. How do you think that fucking affected me? No one gave a fuck either. I didn't go around, I didn't go around, Kazi, you can't have this guy under. Oh, yo, Matt Chad, you can't have this.
Yo. Hey, but check this out. There's a rat right here, bro. In the panel right here. Giving out personal phone numbers. Not hold on. Not to other people, but to the whole internet, bro. Blasting numbers on the whole. Yeah. He's right here. He's a little fucking rat, bro. But hey, you're gonna get everything you want, bro. Cause I didn't never dox you, bro. But you're gonna get anything you want. You're gonna get everything, homeboy. Believe that. You think it's bad for you right now? You think you're gonna see. You're gonna see. You're going to see what's going to happen, bro. You think your life is good right now, you fucking pathetic motherfucker? You're going to see what's going to happen to you. You're going to see. You're going to see. You're going to see, bro. I'm going to put it live and you're going to see what's going to happen. You fucked up putting my fucking number out. You fucked up. Don't worry about what I'm going to do. You're going to see. You're going to see, motherfucker. You're never supposed to give out fucking personal information out like that, homeboy. Never.
Hold on.
Peace out.
Hold on. You were the one. ¿Pa qué te vas?
Who gave out your information?
Raider left. He left. He left.
Hold on, and this is the thing,
Vas a
though.
ver, güey, vas a ver.
Hold on, in LT and Black and Brown, this is the thing. This is you can also shut my shit down though too. I mean,
yeah, but Kazi, all I'm telling you, I don't get down like that. You never heard me report nobody or
no, I
dox
know,
anybody.
I know.
I've never. All I'm saying, Kazi, is I've been doxed. Just recently,
Right.
Mad Chad gave my number out, and nobody cared that Mad Chad gave my number out. 5 years ago, the MXBC did all this foul ass shit to me and Glenn, and nobody cared. People were still going to their live streams, letting them on their panels, fucking straight trolls. And nobody stood up to the MXBC when they did the foul ass shit to me and Glenn. Mad Chad gave my number to Alonzo just 2 months ago. Nobody gave a fuck. But now all of a sudden there's these fucking rules and morality police. I just don't understand where all this shit's coming
Had I
from.
been aware of it, I would give a fuck. They shouldn't be doing that. And you know, if I saw someone give out your number, bro, I would have called you and said hello.
Hey, Kazi, let me address Kazi. Hey, Kazi, do you
ahead,
notice
sir.
something? Do you notice something? Every time Mad Chad is accused of something, what does he always say? You're a liar. That's his number one go-to. He calls people liars when they accuse him of doing shit. And then what's he say? Show proof, show the evidence. Well, motherfucker, you're the only person on YouTube that deletes all your live streams. Isn't that a coincidence? Every time this motherfucker is accused of doing something that we know he did, he calls us liars. And then he says, show the evidence. Yeah, bro, you know there ain't no evidence because you delete all your live streams. Come on, bro. We're not stupid. We're not fucking stupid, bro. A lot of you want to play stupid for Mad Chad. You want to play like you're dumb for him, but we're not dumb, bro. We all see what the fuck is going on here, bro. What did he do to you the other night, Kazi? What did he do to you the other night? When you told him what he did to you, because he was so fucking drunk, he don't even remember what he does. When you told him what he did to you, what did he do to you? Called you a liar, right? Prove it. Prove I put you backstage. You're a liar, Kazi, over and over and over again. I heard it with my own 2 ears. Called you a liar and a weirdo, all kind of shit, a drug addict, all because you're telling him, hey, this is what you did to me, Mad Chad. And I'm not even mad at you for it, but this is what you did to me. Oh, you're a liar. You're a drug addict. You're a weirdo. Prove it. Show the receipts. I heard him do that shit to you. And now he's doing it again. That's his defense mechanism, bro. Come on, bro. You're not fooling me. You might be able to fool up these other fucking dudes. You're not fooling me, bro. I see right through that shit. Why do you delete all your fucking live streams? Why? Because you know you're up there doing foul shit. You know you are. And nobody says shit. Nobody says a fucking word. Stop crying like bitches, bro. Stop crying. Me and Major Key didn't cry. We dealt with it. We answered our phone. My wife's name got doxxed. How do you guys know my real name? Because the MXBC put it out there. That's how you guys know my real name. Motherfuckers put my address out there, my wife's name. Nobody said shit. Nobody gave a fuck. As a matter of fact, it was funny. It was a joke. Calling Major Key Boxing at 3 a.m, it was a joke. All you guys were laughing. But now all of a sudden, bro, oh, you guys are crossing the line. You're going too far. Man, fuck that bullshit. Soft ass shit. Motherfucker, you're on the internet. You want to talk shit? That's what you get coming. That's what you got. That's what you got coming. Now, I'm not going to dox you because I don't do that hoe ass shit. I don't have time for that. I'm not going to report your channel. I don't have time for that. But these other motherfuckers will. And don't cry when they do. Don't cry when they dox your bitch ass.
And Black and Brown. So you think that doxing people is some whole ass bitch shit?
Yes.
Right. I agree. That's
100%.
100%. It's some whole ass bitch shit, right?
Hey yo, BNB. Hey yo, BNB. One thing is people doxing you, right? And you don't know them. You know what I mean? But and another thing is when you fucking gave somebody your personal number, bro, and then they dox you, bro. You know what I mean? That's some fucking foul, fucking snake shit, homeboy. Hey, bro, that right there, bro. And then he acts like the victim. And you know, and he acts like the victim, bro. But it's all good, bro. You're gonna get whatever you got coming, my boy. Believe that.
A ver, ¿qué, Raider? Dilo. A ver.
I'm not up here supporting it. I'm just up here saying, damn, the energy is completely different. Why is the energy so different? Why is it different energy and different rules for different people? Where was this energy at 2 months ago when Mad Chad gave my number out? Where was this energy at 5 years ago when the MXBC was doing foul ass shit to Major Key Boxing? Nobody said a fucking word, bro. Why? Because you guys don't feel sorry for Major Key?
I just don't get why you're blaming it on me.
Major Key's not a pathetic loser. Because Major Key can defend himself. He's not a pathetic loser. And this pathetic loser in the chat needs all you guys to come and defend him, right? Is that what it is? Fucking crybaby bitch. Bunch of fucking crybabies on here, bro. Where were these rules at fucking 5 years ago? Where was the morality at 5 years ago? Motherfuckers ain't getting nothing past me, bro. I've been here 5 years, motherfucker, and I've been watching everything. I've been watching all you motherfuckers get down, bro. Every last one of you I've been watching. Leave kids out of it. Where was that energy when they were doing foul ass shit to Glenn, when they were putting his son's Facebook all on live streams? Where was that energy at then? No one said a fucking word. You guys were up there chilling with the MXBC, laughing with them. They did foul ass shit to Glenn.
You're not talking about me, dude.
I'm not, bro. In general, stop, bro. In general, you sensitive motherfucker.
It's not about you, Haplo, all the time.
Everything's so vain and sensitive, bro.
Everything
has to be about
you
hat.
did say,
if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on, bro. It don't fit. That's it.
You did say at the beginning that it was all my fault, motherfucker.
I accuse you exactly of what I accuse you of. You always talk about you being here 20 years. Well, where the fuck have you been for the last 20 years? Last week, just 3 days ago, three days ago, you were in the chat trying to implement rules. There's rules, motherfucker. There ain't been no rules 20 years. There ain't been no fucking rules. Now all of a sudden you want to start making rules? Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when Major Key Boxing needed you? Now you're in here trying to make rules up. Fuck that shit. There ain't no fucking rules. It's the internet. There ain't no fucking rules. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. Stay the fuck out the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. Fucking crybaby old man, pathetic ass old man.
That's very funny, Black and Brown. But if I had been there, I would have said something. I wasn't around those circles because I don't go in those circles, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
You're here now. I know you're here now. Now you're implementing
I'm
rules.
here with you right now, and I'm telling you, if I hear someone doing some foul shit, I'm going to say something.
And still you have selective hearing. You're here now. You're here now, and you still have selective hearing.
If I'm not there, then I have no.
Yeah, and now you are here, and you still have selective hearing.
Right, I do.
Yeah, I know. Right,
I choose to have selective hearing.
Right, exactly. There you go. Thank you for admitting that.
Bullshit that you're saying.
Thank you for admitting that. Thank you for admitting that.
Bullshit that you're saying.
I've been knew that. I've been seeing that.
Out your bullshit. That's
I know. I know. Thank you for that.
Stop trying to blame me. Stop trying to blame me.
His rules only apply to me. You see that? You guys see that? You see that, Kazi?
So just
Haplotype's rules only apply to me.
I should have been policing the whole fucking community. This whole
You're doing it now,
You want to
Haplo.
be a police now? You want to be police now?
I think
You should have been a police the whole time.
No, I'm saying what I think right now because people are asking me, like you.
Who's asking?
Nobody asked you. Nobody fucking asked you to implement rules.
Yes, he did.
Nobody asked you to do that.
He said,
nobody asked you to start implementing rules.
Why are you
that you
making
fucking
rules?
started doing.
I never made any rules, motherfucker.
You were in the fucking chat talking about rule number one: leave kids out of it. Rule
Leave
number
kids
one:
out of
leave
it.
kids
Is that
out of
not a
it.
good
That was
rule?
you.
Is that
That
not a
was you.
good rule? Is that not a good rule?
Yeah, you know what's you all know another good
Is it
rule
a
is?
good rule
Stop
or
fucking
not?
blocking people when you get your feelings hurt. Stop blocking people like a soft ass sensitive bitch when you get your feelings hurt.
You never block anybody, right?
Nah, I never have. Not even my troll accounts.
yeah,
Never
you
have.
have.
Never
Yeah,
have.
Yeah,
Never have.
Yeah, you have.
No, I
seen
haven't.
you do it.
No, you haven't.
I seen you throw fucking Mirage off the panel. That's not blocking.
Throw Mirage off the panel?
Yeah, you've done it many times. And
'Cause
other
who asked me over and over again to get rid of him?
That's
You
one
did.
example.
You did.
Yeah, there's other people. There's other people too. You blocked him before when I didn't say shit. I didn't block. What authority do I have over you blocking?
You were blocking Ignacio. You blocked Ignacio in the chat, and he's just a troll having fun, and you blocked him. You got your feelings hurt by a troll.
Yes, I did.
You got your feelings hurt by a troll.
And I can block him. So what?
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead. Sensitive crybaby. Go block people.
I said hit the link and talk to me. If
Well,
he was a
whatever, bro.
man, he
I
would
don't
have
care.
done
I
it.
don't care. I don't care. I didn't even come here for you. I
Okay,
just
so
wanna
when
get
you
them
say
words out.
when you say hit the link, Black and Brown, I hit the link.
Thank
So
you
I
for that.
expect
I
the same
appreciate that.
respect when I expect the same respect from other people. If they're talking shit about me,
If
I
you
say,
go
okay,
live,
hit the link.
I'll come on
Hit
your
the
panel
link.
and talk boxing with you.
But Apple, this is the thing though. So if a troll affects you like that, right? And I'm
They
keep
don't
on telling
affect
you,
me,
hold
dog.
on, hold on. Okay, so this is the thing. So the only thing that I did, you got mad at me, right? and I'm not gonna make it about you and I.
I don't
Right?
want to
The
litigate
only
that
thing.
whole situation.
Okay,
I'm over it.
but you brought it up though, or so it was
Yeah,
mentioned.
I'm
No.
over it. No, he
Cool.
mentioned it. Yeah, he had mentioned Ignacio. Yeah, he mentioned it, not me.
I did. Yeah, I brought that up.
Okay, so this is a simple thing. So when I tell you to chill out, you know what I'm saying? Because I ignore most of these trolls. I've been trolled on multiple fucking channels, and motherfuckers say shit about me, and I have a super wrench on all of these fucking channels, and I can block them. I let them speak. They ignore these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's what I kept on
Depends
telling
on what
you.
they're saying,
Yeah,
bro.
but wait.
on what
If
they're
you want to
saying.
play the role game, right? And I told you to leave this motherfucker alone. And then when I fucking went in there and gave him a wrench, when I took your wrench away, you were like, oh, but blah 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 blah. But it's neither here or there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So,
listen, brother.
all
I
good.
don't want to
Go ahead.
litigate
Go
that.
ahead.
I'm not litigating
Cool.
that,
Then let's
bro.
not bring it
I
up.
don't even care. It's water under the bridge to me. It
And
happened.
if I'm wrong or if I'm lying about anything I say, you get Major Key Boxing on here, bro, and he will fucking validate and confirm
Well, one thing
everything
he's
I
not
fucking
going to
said.
say is that I participated in that.
Oh no,
So,
not at all. And I'm not blaming
so,
you for that. I'm not
but you
accusing
did
you of
blame
that.
me. You did say, Haplo, it's all your fault. You did
That
say
was a
that.
joke. That was a joke.
Okay, all right,
You
fine.
can't
Thank
fucking
you.
take a
Thank
joke
you
for
for
some reason.
Thank you for clarifying that.
That
I
was
just
a
want people
fucking
to
joke,
know
Hap.
that was a
And
joke.
it was a joke. Look at Hap.
Yes.
I fuck with you. You're my boy. So I crack
Of
jokes at you
course.
because I thought it was funny the other day when you were trying to implement rules in the YTBC 20 years later. I thought it was funny. So I fuck with you about it. Okay.
That is funny.
But
That
when
is
I'm
funny.
talking about all this other shit, I'm not directing it at you, Hap. It's just in
That
general.
is funny. But you did say it's all my fault. So
It was
I
a
just
joke,
wanted to make
Hap.
sure.
It was a joke.
Okay,
Haplo, it was a
I
joke.
got you.
Okay.
I
It was a
got you.
joke.
I just want everyone else to know.
Okay, it was a joke. I just was fucking with Haplo. I was just making a joke with Haplo. That's it, my boy.
Thank
But
you.
he's so
That's all I
sensitive, he can't
wanted.
take a joke.
No, it's
No,
not
he hold on.
sensitivity. I just don't
Let me
want
say
people
this.
thinking. I don't want people thinking that's really the truth.
But Haplo, this is the
Nobody
thing.
thinks that, bro.
When certain things happen, you want to bring yourself in and make it about you.
No,
And let
he
these hold on,
literally said it was
Haplo,
all my fault.
hold on, Haplo.
Oh my God, how
This
am
is
I
the thing.
bringing
Hold on.
myself in?
You
He
always
said
do.
it was my fault.
You always interrupt when people get this thing. So
Okay.
in order for things to get resolved, is don't bring yourself into it. So that's how
I didn't though. He said it's
Haplo.
all
Can I finish?
Haplo's fault.
I'm generalizing, right? I'm just saying. So in order for shit to get resolved, is when more people get involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And they're picking sides, then it just gets crazier. It just
Well, maybe
intensifies.
it's better if it's funny and it's a joke. Like that's better. You
Is it, or just let people resolve? How about not putting
now that I
yourself
know
into
it was
it?
a joke. Now that I know it was a joke, I
You're
think
50
it's
years
funny.
old. You're 50 or 60
funny.
years old, right?
It was funny.
And you're
Good joke.
learning, and you're the OG, and now
Yeah,
you're
that's
learning
right.
that you shouldn't be in putting yourself in the conversation. You should just let
I
people fucking
understand.
handle their shit.
I understand, cause
And this modern age, and it took you how
I
many
get
years?
it. I get it,
You're
bro.
the OG, triple OG. You're the white TBC legend and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Now you learn how to now do it.
And
So
then-
you've been
and
doing
then-
it for a long time. Go
And
ahead.
then can I jump in and say that I do not support what's going on with Raider and LT at the moment? It's supposed to be just fun and games. Us three, we all talk behind the scenes. I don't know what the fuck happened between them two. I'm not supporting it. I don't like what's going on between those. Those are both my fucking homies right there, bro. And I'm not picking a side. I'm not supporting the shit. I don't like what's going on between those two at the moment, bro. I don't like that shit. I wish they could figure it out and work it out. Those are both my fucking homies right there, and I don't like what's going
You're
on.
making rules after 5 years.
No, I'm not making rules. I'm saying my opinion. I don't like what's going on between my two friends.
Oh my God, I was joking just like
Okay,
you,
I'm saying.
motherfucker.
Okay,
But
well,
it's not a jokey matter, Haplo. This is not a jokey matter.
Oh,
Look, the first thing
that's
that
not
I
a
did.
jokey matter.
No, it's not. When people are getting doxxed, it's not a
Okay,
jokey matter.
all right,
Hold on, it's not a
all right,
jokey matter.
I get it. Yes, I
Haplo.
understand, but I don't dox people.
Do you or do you don't you? Because you
I
keep on
don't.
fucking jumping into this shit. Let me tell you like this. The first thing that I did is call fucking B&B to hit up Raiders so we can settle this shit and squash this shit and eliminate all of
Okay,
this shit.
cool. I'll jump off and
That's the
let you
first
guys
thing.
handle it.
No. But now you're in it, right? Now you want to be
Why
in
am
it.
I in it?
Don't be a
I
chismosa.
have no
Don't be a
idea what that's all
chismosa.
about.
You involved.
I'm
You
not a
keep on doing this
chismosa.
shit. Go ahead,
if you go in the
chismosa.
chat, Ignacio's gonna talk hella
We
shit
call
to
that
you, bro. So
bochinche
stay out the
in
chat.
Puerto Rico, not
Stay out the
chismosa.
chat. Ignacio's in the chat,
Bochinche.
so stay out the chat. You're
The
better off up here.
boogeyman. Ignacio.
You're better off. You're better off up here.
You're safer in here.
Ignacio's here. I'm worried now.
Your fucking worst nightmare.
I know. Why don't you hit the
Look,
link,
man,
Let's
this
go.
shit's all fun and games. All I'm saying is, bro, like, no, me and Major Key, we did not play the victim role when foul shit was happening to us. And nobody treated us like the victim. No one stood up for us. We didn't go around crying, asking people to stand up for us. They were over there partying with the MXBC and cheering them on. But now all of a sudden, the shit's happening to fucking this old fucking loser, pathetic fucking nobody, and everyone's feeling sorry for him. And all I'm telling you is, bro, keep the same fucking energy, bro. If you didn't condemn the MXBC when they were doing what they were doing, well, you can't start condemning people now, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. And I know, I kept track. I know who was over there to cool with the MXBC. I know who was over there to cool with them, cheering them on. And those same people now are up here acting like, oh, poor Mad Chad. I can't believe they're doing that to you. Oh. But Mad Chad's been saying that some of the most disgusting, foul things about my wife, and no one gives a fuck. Oh, she's cheating on you, a black dude. Oh, your babies are half black. Oh, this and that. She's gonna leave you. Oh, you're going through a divorce. No one gives a fuck about what that fucking motherfucker says. But the second you say something back to him, oh, poor Mad Chad. Pathetic fucking loser, old man. You failed at life. You failed at being a husband, and you failed at being a father. Have fun playing around on YouTube now, you fucking immature prick.